we just got raided. And I'll go over to the gaming screen.
Hello, D.
And D has just arrived as well. What timing? What timing?
How
Is it okay if
fortuitous.
I take a tiny
Yes.
break?
Go and take your break. I will address everybody in chat and thank you all.
Wonderful.
Hello everybody, and thank you,
Right back.
D the
Yes.
Sphinx, for the raid.
Who is this D the Sphinx?
I
They seem
don't-
like a
Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
cool
Yeah, I
being.
don't
I'm
know.
not a D the Sphinx.
That's weird.
I'm Dingus! Okay, we're back.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So, welcome in everybody to the second chapter of Tales of Arcana. Because of this raid, I'm just going to go into things for myself here. I am RainbowRoost, nature dragon and meme scholar of the Forgotten Lands, and apprentice chef. We do TTRPG games here, we do sandbox stuff, relaxing content with friendos and things like that, and most recently, some food simulator type games. But today, we are going to be going into our tabletop role-playing games here with a bit of Dungeons & Dragons in my fully homebrewed campaign called Tales of Arcana. I am here joined by the wonderful, I'm going to just go down the list here, Fran Danjar, fantastic ghost and machine.
I'm Ghost.
Indeed, we are joined by
Spooky.
Isla Ann, wonderful
Hello,
kitsune, fantastic kitsune, a dingus, the half elf, because there's no sphinx here, none at all.
Are you sure?
Yeah. D the Sphinx, someone who you are all fairly familiar with, as you just rated in, of course. And, of course, last but not least, Koi. I can't remember what the fuck you are.
It wasn't forgotten.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's pronounced Draconiquist.
Draconiquist, that's what it is.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yep. No, I was looking over session 0 for both sessions, and I'd forgotten both Virgil and Koi when I was explaining who I was playing with, and I felt so bad for what I did. So I apologize.
I don't remember you forgetting Virgil, but I remember you forgetting me.
Yeah.
But that was also, unfortunately, I'm not blaming her, but it was also because Dean asked questions.
Yeah. Which is totally fine. Everything's all good now. But yes, today is our session 2, chapter 2. As
It's going to be very serious business, and we're definitely not
indeed.
going to disrupt everything.
Indeed. Because we're all fairly new, I won't make anybody do a recap. I will do it myself. Just to ease everybody. Yeah?
Hold on.
Do you
Does
want
that
to
mean
do
that we are going to have to do a recap at some point? You mean I
If-
have to remember things?
if you want to.
No,
If- If you would like to do recap, then go ahead.
No. I'm saying, like,
returned. What
do
did I
we have to
miss?
remember?
And is there a stream together?
There is a stream
Yes,
together.
yes there is.
Okay.
Rainbow was introducing everybody and was just about to do a recap, but he implied that eventually we are gonna have to do recaps.
If
Well,
you
I was
Next time
kinda
on
stressed.
Dragon Ball Z. Take it away, Isla. Bless.
Melania points at the DM in the sky and says, "Take it away, DM."
That's perfect. Yes.
if you all would like to, if you are that invested, you are able to do recaps. But if not, I can just do it myself because I am exactly. So last we left off in Tales of Arcana, our adventurers just met for the first time. That being, of course, Fran, the warlock,
The
accompanied
Franniest, Janius, my Bingus.
accompanied by Melania, the druid, from what seems to be a different plane. Dingus,
I
the
don't know
bard,
what's going on.
the half elf that likes to talk a lot, and of course Gwennifer, the other druid, that seems to be generally out of place within this capital. all of which seem to have their different origins and and their own things on their mind. But for now, they are together. And so, after choosing their first quest of their lifelong adventure together.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Not lifelong adventure. You're right. My bad.
Yeah, even I disagree.
We
have to party for the sake of money for the city.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the city.
Within their adventuring party here, they have taken up their first quest. And with that, I will leave you all to do what you please. I believe that you all need to do a little bit more shopping before you want to head out.
Oh my god, shopping. That's right. Bestie,
I think Dee was the only one that has to do shopping.
Okay.
Because, we all did shopping when Dee had to leave. So.
Right. So.
Yes, it's because I had no shopping to do. I'm good.
Okay. Then that's perfectly fine. I will transition us over towards the Kelloros map once again.
Phew.
Yeah. I gotta remember. What
The
is
day is still September 21st. As you all are venturing out towards your new destination. Who would like to be the token for this map? Because there is multiple.
I vote let's stick Fran in front. We'll make her walk first.
Okay. Fran shall be the token to indicate where you.
Stand behind you, my bingus.
Fran, you shall be dictating where the party is going, based on where the token lies in the map.
Famously, the person who is most familiar with this world.
Indeed.
No, listen. No, this makes perfect sense. You will have an uncanny ability to pick out weird stuff, and like if you see something you don't understand, this is all to make sure that you are comfortable with the thing, and definitely not because I'm making sure that we have a buffer, a human shield or anything. No, this is definitely so you can point at stuff and be like,
no
hey,
ulterior
what
motives.
the heck is that?
Indeed. Marching order does not entirely matter within these traveling rules. However, in certain instances, for certain things, such as perhaps watch orders for when you all are resting, it will. But
like bread dough before it rises.
Exactly.
You must let it rest.
So, you all are traveling from Rastet to Oakhart City to meet up with the Baron there, discussing what is happening within the mountaintops and the dark magic that was spotted in the sky just a couple of weeks ago.
And the people who disappeared. We chose the quest for darkness, and edgy edgelords.
Indeed. So, because there's not too much of a distance, we are only going to go through one traveling event this time. That being around halfway through your adventure, as you all are walking across the road, you see some friendly people in carts and things like that who give a wave as you pass and things like that.
That's suspicious.
Indeed it is.
Sniff them out. Why are they just waving at us? People are unhappy in this place. Why are they waving?
Are they unhappy? I'll wave back.
They're definitely not. Some of them just seem to be in a neutral state, not so much in a saddened one. But there are caravans of families going to and from the capital city.
Are there children?
Through the forest. Some of them are. Some of them have children in the back.
Oh my god!
Give an excited wave.
No.
It's the worst thing ever. Child in the wild.
And so, in a bit of a more forested area along the road, whilst you all are talking amongst yourselves, if you wish to, you all you all start to feel the ground beneath you start to rumble and shake.
I always knew that the Fran had an extraordinarily magnetic personality, but now I feel my entire body quiver with anticipation. Oh wait, that's the ground.
Indeed it is.
I would like to investigate what's happening. Maybe a nature check, even.
You can roll
To see
perception.
if it's like an earthquake.
You can roll.
Would it be a perception? Okay.
You can roll
yeah,
perception.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to.
It is
open the thing.
reliant on hearing and things like that.
Perception. Yes.
A 16.
Oh.
Perception, yes.
Whoa.
That's nice.
16. So you start to feel this rumbling beneath your feet. As you kind of glance around at your surroundings, you notice a rather tall entity making its way through the giant foliage of trees.
I got a
Ooh.
question though.
Mm-hmm.
So we feel the earth move
Yes.
under our feet. Do we feel
No.
the sky tumbling down?
No.
Tumbling down?
Do we?
No.
Sorry, I'm muting.
No, you're
You
fine.
need a bonk.
So, you kind of take a reluctant step back at this massive being, trudging its way through the forests as it moves through the clearing, and because of your backspace, you are able to get out of its way. You see a massive, but only one, woolly mammoth as it trudges through the forest.
Yo, I thought those were extinct.
It is probably the size of a very small house, and crawling along it, on some of its tusks and along its back, are very sizable mice as well.
God
As
damn it.
yep,
Rodents of unusual size.
they're around the size of your arm.
On the back of an elephant?
On the back of an elephant, along
Or
with
in a Disney movie.
along with a few of them just
That's
kind of
Disney.
in line with it.
Famous
That seemed to be
company
marching
produces
behind it.
entertaining things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. You do definitely see this thing glance over towards you. Not provoking anything though, as it is passive for now. As it kind of snorts to itself before going into the nearby clearing, just aside from it. A lot of the mice that are following it kind of inch their way towards you for a second before they're too farther away from the mammoth itself before going
Dang
back into the
I was gonna-
the clearing.
I was about to be like, can I like try to get one to follow? But if they're following it, then never mind.
Yeah, they're
I was
too
also gonna
preoccupied with
ask- The woolly mammoth. Will I have seen one of those before?
You have not seen them before, but you do now.
Whoa. What the heck is that thing? Is it tasty?
Unfortunately, it's too high of a CR for us to be able to use as a transformation.
You can use it
It's a
later.
what of a who?
What is this? CR?
So,
That's out of character.
of course, it is.
I'm
It is.
I'm just
Yeah.
pointing out if you're talking in character, like shame. How many sin counters do we have? Rainbow, above board. Like, do we have one for each of us? Like,
I
So,
think it might just be me.
unfortunately, due to Fran's backstory, it is just them. But based on how many how many references D has made out of character, I might just add one to that as well.
To what?
You
How
last
do you know that there is not a company in this world also called by the D's of knees? There very well could be. I have stated that they are simply a very well-known entertainment group.
Mhm,
And that is still within the law or feasible law of your world that you've created.
mhm.
What do you choose to treat as sinful?
that actually cannot be answered just yet, unfortunately. But yes,
I see.
you will learn that in due time. But Brian does have
We
a
will
sim
not.
counter.
We'll never learn.
Mhm.
There's no way. We can't learn.
I was actually
anything.
surprised that Fran wasn't the one that brought up Disney.
Well, you know what? I'm just being the best at holding myself back. This session I will have 0 sins. Amen.
I believe in you.
We'll see. We'll see.
Well, we shall see. Either way, after the mammoth passes, what are you all doing next? Just continuing on.
Did it like knock over a bunch of trees and stuff?
There are a few toppled trees. It seems to be a rather delicate animal as it passes through the clearing, but some of its tusks and stuff like that can get in the way. As some of the trees seem to be toppled, but not all of them in its path.
How big were the mice compared to the mammoth?
So the mammoth itself was probably the size of a relatively large cart, whilst the mice on his back ranged from the size of your hand to the length of your arm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
That is one large mouse.
indeed.
Gwen's gonna point out, she's like, I've seen mice, but not that big.
Here, I will reveal some of them to you because there is
Oh, so there's some things in this world that are normal.
indeed.
What do you classify as normal?
I don't know. Like
Do you
getting
not
some
have,
ramen
do you not have mice?
when you don't have money and you gotta
ramen?
warm it up in the microwave. It's like
What's a microwave?
It's a box that makes things warm by making
Oh
the
no.
tiny pieces in your food
Susan.
move.
Like a stone oven?
Yes.
Chaz is in
Exactly.
now.
That is the woolly mouse for everybody.
It's huge. What the heck?
He's a little boy. The token is big. 'Cause I released it in the
I
Aw,
love
look at the little guy.
He's a
He's so fluffy.
little
little
floof
guy.
master. Indeed.
Floof Master 9000.
I want to steal
Ooh.
him.
I want to be one.
I want to steal him. I want to take one and put it
A
in my pocket.
a
Would you
giant.
say you want to be the very best?
uh,
Like no one ever was?
Gwen, the giant woolly mouse is a CR of 1/8, so you can transform into it if you want to.
Wait,
And
you can turn into creatures?
with your
I guess
wild
you turn
shape,
into
yeah.
a woof.
Isla, you can do that as well.
Can I?
Yes, with your wild shape.
Oh,
With your wild shape.
listen,
That's why
I'm
I
gonna rub
gave
my-
you
I'm gonna
tokens
rub-
for them.
I'm gonna rub the scar, the wound on my forehead, and be like, "Can I?"
Yes, yes, indeed. I gave you 2 options for wild shapes because you have tokens for them. If you want some wild shapes, all you really got to do is make a token for it. And yeah. But either way, as you all continue on through the snowy climate of Targon Astera, you do eventually. I am on the wrong page. You do eventually make your way to Oakheart City. Through the slower nights and the brighter days, you find yourself at the outskirts of this rather larger city.
Oh, so we did actually have to stop on camp at some point, right?
Yes. If you all wish to converse or chat during downtime, you are free to do so.
Yeah, so I was about to say, then that question that was brought up to me about turning into the animals would have been solved, because when it was bedtime, Gwen would have turned into a giant honey badger and dug her way into the ground
Oh.
and
So
slept
I
in
would
the hole.
I would set up a tent for me and Fran.
Mhm.
And then, Dingus, what are you doing?
What Dingus does best.
And what is that?
What is that?
Dig a hole in the ground and Hi.
I mean, I have.
Are you gonna
travel
join me in the
supplies.
hole?
No, I have travel supplies, but I'm half elf. I can do some meditation too.
Mm.
So
I don't need as much
I'm gonna
sleep.
pull out one of the tents because it gets kind of cold and be like, yeah, we got these for 15 gold. You want this one?
No, thank you, fair maiden. For I
Okay.
have provisions of my own.
You have a
Didn't
tent?
we buy 2 tents? Because
We did.
we
Yes.
said that the second one we were just gonna put on top of
Yes,
the hole that I dug.
indeed.
Yes, I'm fine.
Okay.
Don't need things, but thank you.
Yes, of course. You all are free to chat amongst yourselves as you are resting at your camp. If there is nothing else, we can, of course, go to our Oakheart City.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually had a question.
Of
Is
course.
there, so while we're in the tent, or before we go into tent, or
Yep.
whatever, I'm going to excuse myself for a second.
Yep.
And I'm going to check if there's anything on me that, aside from like my clothing, which is obviously not like fantasy,
Mhm.
if there's anything on me that like kind of is like the proof of my old world, or like anything that has a trace to anything really.
Make an investigation check.
Absolutely.
I'm going to move back over here so you can see.
Oh,
You roll a
a
5.
5. I have clothing on, I think.
as you
Did I put clothes on?
as you pat your
Oh
pockets.
God, my oven.
As you pat your pockets, kind of rolling through them and seeing if there's anything on your body that could be reminiscent of where you came from beforehand. Aside from your clothes and the new equipment that you've already acquired, the leather armor, you have an orb on you, of course, and a book. Nothing seems to really catch your eye from being from where you came from before. You still do have that potion of healing that you got off of that guard as well.
Oh darn it! Forgot about that.
I can see it like being one of those moments, you know, like when you're on your cell phone and you're like looking around frantically and you're like, "Where's my phone?" And you don't realize you're on it.
Yeah.
Indeed. Unfortunately, Fran, you aren't able to find things, as the rest of the party is sleeping. As you are by the campfire light, you do look up towards the stars. Glancing at the massive astronomical picture painted in the sky, you are able to notice, though, that it is a lot different than how it was on Earth. Different stars are aligned in different areas, and there seems to be different constellations where there weren't supposed to be.
Is there like planets that are visible to the naked eye, or moons?
You can definitely see the moon. I believe the moon is is almost going to be full in a couple of days. But aside from that, no. As at this point, actually, I think it would be transitioning into fall. Actually, I didn't realize that the 21st of September was the end of summer. That's funny. That was a great time to actually...
Depends where you live.
That's true.
Wait, hold on. Do you remember the 21st night?
Trying to sleep. Oh my gosh.
I'm actually surprised that was Fran that did that and not Dee.
Yeah. That's really funny. But no, you definitely hummed that after thinking about that. But yes. As of right now, the time you are taking this rest after this mammoth rolling through, it is the 23rd and 24th when you meet up in Oakheart City.
Ah, darn it.
What?
I thought it was the 21st.
Oh, you all started your adventure on the 21st. It took a couple of days to go to Oakheart City. But you all do eventually get there.
And don't worry, every night Gwen does fill back up the hole that she dug.
Mhm.
She doesn't leave
Plants a
random
little
holes in
seed
the
as
middle
well.
of nowhere. I mean, that does seem like something she would do. Anyways, like a little flower, like yeah.
Yeah, or like take an acorn and like put it in the
Yeah.
ground and be
You're
like,
very
"You'll
efficient
grow
at
up to be a
digging.
good tree."
Do you know much about like making pitfalls?
No, but I do know a lot about making holes as I woke up in one.
We should get you some
Wait, what?
trap supplies.
What?
You woke up in a hole?
I mean, every morning I wake up in a hole.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, never mind.
Y'all think I'm weird. Shoot.
Sorry.
That makes a lot more sense
Just
than what I was
nonchalant,
thinking. I was like, oh.
Just skirt away from the, and that, like, oh, what did I just say? Oops.
So, after a couple of nights of travel, you all early in the morning find yourself next to the outskirts of Oakard City. Why am I not able to? Oh, it's because I won that. Never mind.
I don't know. I'm not God.
Not okay. Fair enough. The city itself, not as large as Rast it usually is still quite a big town. There's lots of civilians within the streets, going around farmlands and things like that, who seem to be cultivating some plants and animals in the cold, snowy area. But you were tasked by the Watchers to seek an audience with the Baron or one of his children of this area to get a bit more information before you head up towards the mountain.
Are there any children that we can see in the nearby vicinity?
Absolutely.
Like already?
Yeah, absolutely. Some of them are playing around with a ball and stuff like that, and some other ones are having a snowball fight, of course, because it's winter or fall in some cases.
Do any of them like look like at first glance like rich, like satin silk clothing?
Not all of them. There's a few that do seem to be in more regal looking clothing, but not like the top of the line royalty kind of stuff. But as you are walking through the streets of this place, going towards the larger building, which you can only assume is the estate for the Baron, Fran, one of the balls that the kids are playing with, kind of rolls on over towards one of your feet.
I try my very best to kick it back.
Okay. You kind of not used to doing such a thing. Kind of swiftly give it your best sort of kick over towards it as the ball connects, and softly it bounces back over towards them before they give you a wave and go back to playing.
Hell yeah. Those are good kids.
And so
how wealthy does this area look?
it looks a lot wealthier than you'd expect for the town that it's in. The surrounding place, there is no old looking houses. Everything seems to be furnished correctly. People are still wearing kind of primitive looking clothing, unfortunately, as not a whole lot of people can buy these fancier looking clothes, but some of them do look a bit more civilized than usual. It seems as though, aside from Rastet, this place is a lot more. I don't know how to say it. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't fucking remember what the hell it is. It's not civilized. It's
Upper class?
a little bit more of upper class, yeah. A little bit more advanced than your typical civilian housing and things like that.
Are there like market stalls, or is everybody off working and
there are some market
traveling
stalls.
around?
Yeah, refined is a good one. Thank you, Amat. There are some market stalls. There are a lot of people doing money dockets, like taxes and things like that.
Taxes.
As you roll through some of the streets, you do pierce through some of the windows from afar and do see some people working with documents and things like that. As you draw closer to the middle of the city, whilst you are walking through, though, you are greeted with a rather larger house. That being with the normal color of the Legion of Watchers, except for instead of the eye that is usually their symbol, it is instead a bunny instead.
A bunny.
Like a rabbit.
Bunny.
Like a rabbit.
Some good eating, that is.
It's like a
No.
rabbit, only a bunny.
What?
Don't eat them!
What do you mean don't eat rabbits?
They're cute.
Rabbits are
They're
highly
like-
nutritious.
I can agree. They are.
And we will have to
Fran.
have provisions and survive on this travel. Traversing.
Fran, have you never eaten rabbit?
No.
Oh,
It's
Okay,
not
Gwen, we gotta
normal
fix
here.
this.
What do
yes.
you mean
Let's-
you gotta
we need to
fix
get some,
that?
we need to get some potatoes and some carrots. We need to make a stew.
Oh, stews are pretty good.
So, approaching this estate, do any of you knock on the door?
So there's not like, are there a bunch of guards around, or is it just like civilians?
You do notice that there are a few Legion of Watchers guards within the city, dressed in their normal attire with their spears in hand and whatnot. Though there are no knights, or there are very little compared to the capital city.
Okay, so I guess I will knock on the door then.
Okay.
It seems weird for a wealthy town. There's not a lot of guards or knights or anything.
There's the normal guardsmen. However, compared to the capital city, who had quite a bit of these knights patrolling around, there seems to be very little. As stated before by the Legion of Watchers, their numbers are spread thin right now. So, some could be elsewhere. You could guess.
It'd be a real shame if somebody were to rob some of these wealthy-looking houses.
Yeah, it would. Anyway, so.
Anyway, yeah, I knock on the door.
Yeah, you knock on the door. The booming echoes emanate through the inside as the large double doors in front of you slowly open to reveal a rather regal-looking gentleman. I don't know why it said I disconnected there for a second. That was weird. Dressed in a sort of noble prince-looking attire, accompanied by silver white hair and blue eyes. Relatively, I want to say, around 6 foot. Greets you at the door, and in a confident and disdain. I don't know. I keep on saying disdain. I don't think it's what it is. A very confident voice echoes through this man as he greets you all with a bit of a bow. Greetings, adventurers. I do believe you are the ones that are going to investigate in my father's predicament, yes?
Yes. I haven't. How did you know we were adventurers? I haven't flashed my shiny rock that I got yet or anything. Are you expecting us?
Yes. First off, you look the type. No offense, of
And
course.
you were informed by the guild.
I don't look
of
the
our
type, but like
arrival, were you
anything.
not?
And we were informed by the guild that someone would be
We
investigating.
were told before our departure, dear maiden, that they would inform them of our progress, that they could communicate in a strange telepathic matter. Do you not recall?
No, actually, I don't.
Yes. They also said that they would report back telepathically through the same method of our completion of this quest.
Do you need a throat lozenge? Like we can get you some salt water to gargle. Like is
I will talk
is your voice
less.
okay?
God damn it.
What?
My Foundry just kicked me out. I gotta relog in through my DM screen. God damn it.
Oh.
I don't know why, but I'm
Hide the
reloading it.
secret information.
Yeah. So through that though, he does address himself. I am Deveril Snowberry. It is a pleasure to meet you all.
So you're me.
Sorry?
Nice to meet you too. We're here to investigate the smoke in the distance.
Yes, of course. Please come in. And see,
All right.
gestures you all to come inside. I'm trying to reveal
How
his
fancy
token.
is this house?
It looks very fancy. This is one of the main houses within the Legion of Watchers. So there are quite a bit of people making sure it's fairly decorated and clean and cleanliness. I believe I revealed him for you now. He is not in House Roosevelt. What the fuck? Oh, I didn't reveal it for myself. Oopsies. Oh, there he is. That's the wrong token. Look at me with my scuff. There he is.
Oh, you silly Billy.
You're right there. As he greets you within the halls, and he simply states, "Welcome to House Snowberry. Our house deals with most of the tax collecting within the region, along with just its money in general. My father, however, is a bit of a I want to call him a scaredy cat. That's not the right word. Definitely shouldn't be using that myself. He's a little paranoid for the family, and keeps on stating that he sees a bit of darkened smoke on the horizon of our mountains.
Okay.
He walks you all into a smaller little office room, seemingly with his name on it, Deveril. As it is adorned with many different elegant-looking weapons and different armors, along with just a simple desk that seemed to house a bunch of papers. Before he gestures for you all to sit down and to discuss some of the things that are going on.
Can I read anything on the papers on the desk?
Sure. Give me a perception check as you are looking around through them.
Perception. Let's see. I forget how to roll this.
It is in your character sheet. All you
No.
gotta do is click the button that says it there. 20.
All right.
21.
Yes.
Most of the papers are dockets on the taxes within this city alone, although there is some of them that you can spot from the glimpse of your eye that seem to dictate an new coronation that's happening.
Coronation. Okay.
But sitting down at his desk, he will fold some of them up and tuck them away. So, as I assume the guild has informed you that none who have gone up there have exactly found anything. Just for my father's sake, I ask you to do it again.
Okay, what has okay, so there's been other adventurers, right? Have they just not found anything? Has there been any previous reports, things that they've done, looked at?
The previous reports on this matter dictate that there was a village up there once, though it was abandoned quite a while ago, with a lot of the houses there being completely covered in snow. So much snow, in fact, that most tried to dig through it, only to find more and more frozen snow. We don't know its origins. It was quite a while ago.
What is the current running hypothesis as to what is causing this?
Well, me personally think it's just my father's delusions, but he is rather old, unfortunately. But if any case, if there is actually dark magic and rituals happening up there, it could lead to some case regarding the Legion of Watchers battle against this unknown threat they're dealing with.
So how much money have you guys spent into researching this conspiracy theory of your father's?
There's quite a lot, and frankly, I'm not very proud of it myself. Which is why this is the final time that we are sending somebody up there.
If your father continues to see the smoke, and if we don't find anything, and your father continues to see the smoke, what will you do then?
Well, instead of sending adventurers over there, we'll probably have to send in a professional. Probably one of the higher tier mages, the Watchers. It'll dwindle numbers with what they're doing at hand, but it'll deal with it.
Is there any more information that we need to know? Are there strange beasts out there or anything we should be aware of before we head out there to investigate the area?
I would watch out for blizzards. There are quite a number that roll through the mountains of Targon.
Has there been any injuries or any cases of someone being affected, even slightly, even if you think they might be imagining it?
He kind of ponders a little bit. Thinking back to some of the other instances. I believe there was an instance of one of the adventuring parties having a sort of skirmish up there. I can't remember what it was, though.
Do you have any physical report on it from the Adventurers Guild or from the adventurers themselves?
One of the adventurers had stated that they were one of their legs had been a little rotted or drained. There may be some sort of necrotic energy up there. Somewhere in the mountains.
Pardon me, but if I may,
Mm-hmm.
you don't seem rather inclined to assist us. You do believe that your father is full of hot air, so to speak, and that this is all delusions of him. Is he the one who put in the request? Because perhaps we should be speaking to him. I believe that would get us either in and out of your hair faster or get this whole thing answered. Are you actually the person we should be talking to? I'm going to attempt to intimidate him, just the tiniest bit. Be like, you are wasting our time and yours, and it does seem like you do not want to be here as much as some of us may not want to be here. So,
I will
my good sir,
ask you to roll intimidation, yes.
I'm just gonna sprinkle it on there, just the
for-
tiniest bit.
For a 12, the just
Sprinkles.
with the intimidation, he just give kind of like a very small sneer, not too much of a bothered.
Yes, that is what I had thought. Can we speak with the man himself, who has put in the request?
You may.
It makes no sense to be talking to someone who has no idea about the request. We are here to indulge his lunatic fantasies and then be out of your hair, my good sir.
Well, you are talking to a rather busy man, so you are
Indeed,
correct.
and we wish not take up more of your time.
So I will go and fetch my father.
Thank you. That would be lovely.
With a very bothered exhale, he stands up himself, and gestures for you all to follow him once again.
I'm gonna lean back over my shoulder and I'm gonna whisper. There's something he doesn't want us to know.
I'm gonna just roll my eyes and follow the dude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna mute again.
I think he might be woke.
He's indeed awake.
Indeed. So,
Yes.
gesturing,
Yes to the man. I am fluent in delusions.
Hihoshirazu, don't you dare. I'm looking at chat right now. Don't you dare.
gesturing over towards the once you all are exited out through the through his office, he will very silently, not speaking on the matter, take you all upstairs to a more regal looking or more fancy looking office. And just from the outskirts, most of you all are able to hear various shouting.
AGM.
Yes.
Real quick, before we enter the room,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to step back from the group ever so slightly,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna try and sneak into the shadows if I may. Dang, I'm not rolling really well today. I'm like, I want to stay a little bit out of sight. Can I stealth today? Give me another 12.
It is a 12.
I'm not rolling well today. I got a +4. Come on, man.
Let me check.
What is this gram?
Let me check something real fast.
Prestidigitation.
As you kind of try and slow your roll a little bit, you will see Deverell glance over back towards you and say, "If we could all be within the same proximity, please."
Well, shoot. I'm gonna grin, but it's a very forced grin.
Mm-hmm.
And what else could I stab him with?
What?
It's
Okay.
really important to prepare.
Do
to
you say
stab
that out
people.
loud?
No, I'm looking at my inventory. If I said it
Okay.
out loud, I'd probably type it.
So,
I'm like, what else can I use?
you're all brought to a more fancier looking office with the name Augustus plaqued on top of it. As
Augustus?
from inside, you are very clearly able to hear a bit of bickering coming from the inside.
Warble, 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 warble.
Indeed. As Deverell knocks on the door, you hear a very large groan before a older gentleman shouts out towards him. "Deverell, I'm busy. What is it?" He opens the door and gestures towards the party. "Father, those adventurers investigating the mountains are here to see you. Says, oh, good. Finally. It took them quite a while. Please come in.
So,
And,
okay. Last
While we're
thing.
going into the room,
Mhm.
can I like have my crab familiar like stay outside?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have him follow the sun stealthily if
Okay.
possible.
Roll stealth for the crab.
So do I
Crab
just need
stealth,
to roll
crab stealth.
stealth, or is it
The
one of
crab
my
rolls
crabs?
stealth.
Summons and shapes familiar stealth.
That's a
While you're
14.
doing that, can I actually add to this by
Mhm.
doing a performance on top of it?
What kind of performance are you doing?
I would like to play the part of an extraordinarily eager to assist individual. I am going to do a sweeping bow, rippling my cloak and my trailing layers behind me as I take a knee before them and say, my good lord, my good sir, we are at your disposal. I have heard you have a most concerning situation on your hands, and I want to make it seem like I'm very sincere, and I am here to help, and etc., etc. Words. I'm gonna be super flamboyant about it. Why is everything so low?
That
My
is-
dang charisma's so high.
That is
I'm
an
not
11.
charismatic today.
That's an 11.
Fail, but can I help it all with that?
A little bit.
Dang
You
it.
swift yourself into the room,
Swish and a miss.
taking-
So it was more a
taking front
hello,
stage.
I've forgotten what I was going to say.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
I trail off.
Exactly.
Hello, we help you. Good.
You
Concern.
you see this very older gentleman kind of give a bit of a chuckle. Are you serious?
Good.
That's really
Yes,
funny.
very serious.
Oh,
Good. I'm glad to be able
Please.
to make you smile.
please come in, everybody.
Yay!
Daryl, back to your station. We need everything ready for the coronation. As you will give a nod
Oh, hot diggity.
before going back downstairs, with your crab following suit,
He's sneaking. He following. He listening.
seemingly
he observing.
unnoticed so far.
Nice.
I will get back to that in just a moment, but we can discuss things with Augustus now.
Okay.
He will address himself as so. So, and I see your lovely party would like to assist with the maddening spells going on in the mountains there.
Yeah. More details about that would be fantastic. Also, what's this coronation that you mentioned?
Oh,
Well,
gosh,
I'll
the coordination.
get into that later. It's fine. I'm resigning. I'm very old. That's all that really matters to the common folk. So, from what I can tell, I've seen this thing multiple times each week. And every single time, these maddening headaches dwell through my mind.
Headaches, you say? That can't be comfortable whatsoever. That sounds terrible.
Exactly, it is terrible, and I want it gone, but no one can find jack shit up there.
So you say
sir.
you've seen dark smoke and then these headaches. Can you describe what they're like at all? Any of you with medicine, listen.
Well-
I think.
Well, they definitely seem
Yes?
subnatural. Then it's not your normal headache. It
What makes
seems
you
to
think so?
seems to come in waves and waves, and it's just generally terrible. It's yes,
Can I do a medicine check?
of course.
Yeah, there you
Do
go.
a message.
There you go. Yeah.
That is a 9.
I know nothing.
It turns out he just has like.
Oh,
Chronic.
does anyone else have medicine? Anyone else? Nobody? Okay.
I have,
Medicine. I've got
Medicine,
one more.
22.
Let's go.
I'm
Is that a-
listening.
Is that a 20? That was a natural
I'm
20.
listening. I'm listening
my
very
goodness.
Yeah,
intently
that's
to
funny.
his symptoms.
So,
And what I am focusing on with my intent here, my specific intent focus while listening to his symptoms is, do I know any sort of spells that cause this medicinal ailment? That is my
Indeed.
focus. I may not know
Mhm.
how that dang magic works, but I want to know if I know of a spell or several that could be causing his symptoms. So I'm going to listen with all of that as part of my intent.
Okay. So, within the symptoms that he's dictating, his mind being fuzzy, these tossing, turning motions he's going through as he's trying to sleep through this maddening magic, is very reminiscent and kind of familiar to a ritual casting of Modify Memory.
Oh yeah, we got rituals.
It's not played within the same way as usual, as there seems to be another factor going on within it that's making this a ritual, but it's starting to slowly eat at his mind and alter it to certain instances.
And how long has this been going on?
It's
Would be
been-
part of the questioning.
It's been going on for at least like three fucking weeks.
3 weeks. I'm gonna lean back to whisper to the group, that is a terribly long time to be inflicted by a certain malices. Yes, this is I will confer with my colleagues about this once we have a better
quick,
idea.
just unrelated. So I'm pretty new to this world, this plane. How
Plane?
how long did
Yeah, that's
don't-
not something to
listen,
ask our
that's a whole
benefactor.
Yeah,
here.
like the thing
That's-
with wings.
No,
He's
no,
not
listen,
going to
listen.
know.
No.
Is this an out of game
That's
question?
that
No, it's an in-game
seems
question. Hold on.
Oh,
So, no, my question is, how long does it take to plan a coronation? Like, were you thinking about retiring before these 3 weeks?
a little over 2 weeks.
So you've been thinking about retiring for about 2 weeks. Okay.
Yes, it's going to take quite some time to get Deverell to become the new heir of this house. He's definitely going to have to find someone to house with him as well, but yes. I'm more concerned on you being from a different plane. Does your guild know about this?
Hang on, I'm gonna roll for this one. That's a dangerous thing.
What do you hold on, before
hang on,
you roll, what are you trying to convince him of?
My persuasion here is going to fail because I rolled crap. But what I was going to attempt to say in this moment was, my colleague is not used to the common tongue and is still learning phrases as they were. I hope you would pay them no mind, because that has nothing to do with the task at hand, which is much more pressing to you, is it not, sir? But I can't roll for when it counts.
The pressing matter is right now this, yes, but I am supposed to be informed of any sort of planar travel between any sort of plane.
Yes, I was worried about that one.
Oh, were you? Listen,
unauthorized
the
long
planar
and short
travel
of it
is
is-
a criminal activity,
As-
and of course we wouldn't be participating in any sort of criminal
As-
activity.
As the Lord of House Snowbury and one of the houses of the
From
Legion of
prison.
Watchers, we are dedicated to learning about any sort of planar activity. Where might you be from, my lady? And he grabs a piece of paper from his side, along with a feathered pen.
I'm gonna rub my head where my wound is and be like, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. The long and short of it is, I remember there was a storm, and then I woke up on a beach here. So I cannot help you with more information about that. However, if in future you do come across information about this, I would very much be interested in also learning that.
His sort of smaller, crazed look kind of goes to seriousness and intrigue as you dictate some of your symptoms, as he writes a few things down on this piece of paper before wielding it into a scroll. That before asking your name, first of all.
Oh no.
My name is Melania.
Melania, thank you. I will be informing the guild of this. Do not think any of it. You are still helping us with our endeavors.
I
A
wish to serve.
much more important question. Can I perform a sleight of hand to get the thing he just wrote or whatever out of his head?
A sleight of hand?
I'm
Whilst-
going to
whilst it's-
hand.
In the moment you do that, I'm going to reverse it to grab your wrist, look you in the eye, and go, "When we leave."
Okay.
And I'm going to throw my intimidation on that.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus,
I have
okay.
a question to
Okay.
When
Well,
DM.
we leave.
Yes.
20.
yes, Koi.
Yeah.
So it was made public, or okay, this is also partially a question to D. Was what you discovered made public to the rest of us, or do we not know that?
No, I haven't had a chance to confer with you all yet, which is why I did I'm going
Okay.
to ensure that I confer with my colleagues when we head on out of here. And then
Yeah,
the
the only
other bits of
thing- Okay.
questioning we would need to quickly try to steer him towards would be it's smoke. It's just smoke that's appearing on the hillside was the only thing that you've seen. Is there anything else that's accompanied it? A strange smell, strange sounds? And can you point us towards that hill, and we will begin our investigation.
Sounds, definitely, of course, because of the headache. But yes, it is just beyond the landscape there, in the mountains in the distance, and he points behind him where the large glass window is, and believe it or not, there is a larger mountain in the distance with a few clouds surrounding it and things like that.
Can I go look at the window?
Sure.
Is there
And
any
while-
etchings or anything on the window? Do I need to do a magic inside, see if there's something on the window?
Not necessarily, no. It seems like a normal window.
While you're
Okay.
doing that, I am going to give, and I don't know if you'll pick up on this, but I'll give Fran a subtle nod, and I am going to use knock. I'm going to use knock specifically to make a sound against a faraway wall to cause him to look away from his desk, to give Fran an opportunity to take that piece of paper if they're able to.
What are you
Can't-
guys? What is your positioning here? Because
Weren't we surrounding his desk? He
did
had us
I'm
come
over
up
by
to the
the
desk when
window.
you...
there was
Yeah.
there was a little seating area like right in front of the desk.
Dang it, we're seated.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not going to be able to do this. We're going to have to come and get it later. Never mind.
Great.
Yeah, we're
What?
gonna-
What? I mean, he has out of character. He has memory problems anyway. Like, what are the chances he forgets? And we just I accidentally put it on fire or something. Huh?
I mean, if you started a fire in a noble's house, it's a really bad idea.
Either way,
Start a fire. In
you
a-
are
You're
free.
rich.
You are free to investigate it again.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to pointedly look at everyone in the group and do like a little head jerk. We will discuss our next moves and begin post haste to formulate a plan and investigate the cause of this mysterious happening.
Yes,
and
of course.
hopefully To cure my lord of these horrendous headaches. And do join me in the hallway,
All right.
my lovely companions.
Thank you for the information. And then I guess we'll all file out.
Of course. And
I'd
again,
I
like
will
to ask
follow.
one last question.
Mhm.
This isn't
for
important
it.
to the group, FYI.
Go for it.
So hey, you got a really good house here. I was wondering how how much do you pay on it? Like mortgage? Like what's your
What's
rent?
a mortgage? Fran, what are you doing?
It's the money you put on a house. It's the money you pay for the house with.
I believe that what the lovely Franius Janius is saying is they'd like to know the value of your estate. Are you aware of the value of your estate, sir? I'm actually interested in this answer.
I am indeed, and as the lord of the house and the owner of this town, I don't think it's any of your business.
Oh.
If you're looking to buying housing in this district or anything in Targon, I will be happy to comply.
That would be very useful information. Do you recall when is the most recent update for property prices?
Property
No,
prices
What's the average?
are going at around, if it's for all four of you, I'd say around 5,000, 10,000 gold, something like that.
And do you recall how long it has been at this price, my lord?
It's been at this price for quite a while.
Oh, thank you. That's very good
Oh, so
information. I believe
inflation is
I
pretty
can-
good.
I can clarify any further questions that my colleague might have. Again, we will discuss amongst ourselves. And then I'm going to motion, and we need to get out of this mansion, and I'm going to walk quickly.
Okay.
Okay, so whilst we're filing, I'm filing out with
Yeah.
Dingus, but whilst we were talking with his
Mhm.
lordship, what did my crab see?
So,
Go,
as
crab, go.
as your crab sneaks away into into the common area of this house, Devril goes back to his office as usual. Your crab kind of hanging out in the doorway or underneath it, out of sight, out of mind. Before your crab hears a knock at the door as Devril opens it.
Front door or his office?
His office.
Okay.
Shortly after, a relatively younger looking, or is he young? He's a little younger than Devril, peers inside, as he welcomes them in. This young man seems to be dressed in more cloth-looking armor instead of the normal knight's armor that Devril was wearing. Dressed with a very elegant-looking scarf, along with accompanied by a spell book at his side. As he very shyly enters the room, kind of holding onto his arm, before they start discussing things. Devril speaks first and says, "Neerad, it's lovely to see you. What brings you in here?" As Neerad, this other younger man, speaks up as he sits down onto one of the couches within his office, and he says, "Well, hey, I just wanted to come and check up on you as we are getting ready for this grand coronation." He says, "Oh, well, thank you for checking in on me. Are you okay?" And he just gives a nod. Halvorn's still very mad at me for being second in command, obviously. It's like, you see Devril shake his head, or just don't worry about him. Even if he wanted to, he could not take the throne from either of us. He's definitely not suited to have district over this house.
Can I get that name one more time?
Halvorn?
Halvorn?
Yes. I will show you all Neerad, of course. Where the fuck are you guys? There we go.
I'm right here.
Yep. Not what I meant.
I am under the water, please.
I am under the water.
Please.
Please help me.
Is it
There he is.
raining?
There's the boy.
It's a boy.
Here's
It's
the-
a boy.
the
You'll be
boy.
fine.
There's the boy.
boy.
That is
Here
Nereid.
comes the
As
boy.
he
Hello,
kind of
Tom.
hangs his head down a little lower and just accompanied by his brother, he glances up towards your crab,
Oh my god!
staring it directly in the eyes.
I
As
tell my crab to wave.
as very, very spookily, he says, "Was that crab always there?" Before Deveril stands up, glancing at the crab, his eyes dilate before he grabs one of his swords.
Yep, run, crab, run. Run, crab, run.
So, crab waves, and then he's gonna scuttle off. And if he can get outside of the house, that would be amazing.
He's definitely gonna try. How fast can this crab move?
Better scuttle like you never scuttled before.
Okay, let's see. 20 feet, he can swim 20 feet. So, can we do... He goes out from under the door, does another stealth.
Okay, so he will skitter his way underneath the door frame, because he is a tiny, correct?
He tiny.
Yeah,
He a tiny
he is
boy.
tiny. He gets his way underneath the door before hearing Deveril just shout, "Stop!" Before skittering again and attempt another stealth, please.
Do we hear him shouting from
18.
like our current office?
I think we would be moving. We would
Yes,
be leaving
you
by
would
this
you would
Yeah,
definitely be
okay.
leaving.
Darn, that would have been funny.
You'd definitely be leaving. Your crab stealths expertly with the red carpet on the ground. As the door swings open towards his office, as him carrying a long sword in his hand starts
Oh my God.
to look around for this crab. As I will roll a perception. As a 3. I rolled a natural 1. That is unfortunate.
Woo!
He's so enraged, he's not seeing straight. It's fine.
You will,
It happens.
your crab sees him swing the door open, sword in hand, as he glances around relatively at the floor before shortly giving up and sighing. As Nereid joins with Deveril there, a little concerned, before the both of them start to head towards their dad's office. As all four of you are coming down these steps towards the front door.
All right. So the moment we are outside,
Mhm.
I am going to motion for the group to follow me to a place that I discern to be out of earshot.
Mhm.
Very important. Very important.
So-
that we get out of earshot.
Yeah, on the way out, I'm gonna have the crab jump onto my shoe so I
Mhm.
don't bend down and pick it up or anything.
Yep.
But he's safe.
Yep.
That's all.
I'm going to do I have quite a bit of information to share with the group, but first and foremost, I am going to turn to Melania and go, please refrain from talking about interplanar activities without warning us. You could have endangered every single one of us by mentioning this in the province.
Really?
I know that this is a very big issue to you. However, there are only certain places where it is okay to talk about extraplanar activity, and everyone here is paranoid. I need you to keep that in mind for your safety and ours. I would appreciate it. The
Okay,
next,
tell me
yeah.
why that's an issue.
that is a
'cause I
story
need
for
to
another
know-
time. I know you need to know, but here is neither the time nor the safe place to discuss it, because there are ears everywhere. And what you all do need to know about this case is our lovely lord in there is exhibiting signs and symptoms of mental, let's just say, manipulation. There are certain spells, don't ask me how they work, I'm not very good at them, but there are certain spells that manipulate the mind and cause an alteration of memories, intention, and the horrible like some. It appears that he's been inflicted. I believe we're dealing with ritual magic. And the worst part of it, when lovely Fran over here, my beautiful Bingus, went and asked that question, it confirmed something for me, that our lordship has only recently lost his faculties. He is only losing memories, or they are particularly altered from the past 2 weeks. He has
So-
been under the influence of this for way too long, though. The damage could become permanent. We have to find the source. And this could be great money!
So
if he has
I
like
found some interesting
Alzheimer's,
information also.
Yeah. Share away, absolutely.
So we don't have anything concrete yet. However, with the coronation that's happening, he started wanting to transfer his regency, or however it works in this world, only after, like, let's see, the ritual started. It's been going on for 3 weeks. He only wanted to transfer that, like,
Indeed.
2 weeks, right?
I
2
do
months.
believe that you are in
2 months? Wait,
Yeah.
hold on.
implying-
No, hold on.
No, you said 2
2
weeks.
weeks.
You said 2
But
weeks.
it sounded like it
The-
started only after he was under the influence of this spell.
I was gonna say you are in the exact same assumptions that I am.
Let-
hearing the exact same things.
Let me
that I am.
reiterate what I had stated. Maybe it didn't
What?
come off as what it did.
How dare you retcon?
I have not retconning. It's what I told you.
Retcon!
It's what I told you.
I heard he's
I
been
heard 2
thinking about
weeks.
No,
retiring
you
for
did
2
say
weeks.
2 weeks.
Did I? I meant 2
Yeah.
months.
It very much sounded like he was wanting to retire because of this spell. That is what I
Yeah.
read from
My
this.
apologies. I meant to say 2 months. That is
been
my bad.
bamboozled.
I'm sorry.
Man.
Man. We ain't got nothing. But it's probably
I-
ritual magic nonetheless.
I apologize.
Have fun
That was
busting
supposed to be 2 months.
Okay,
Let's go
so
have
anyway,
fun busting
my actual bit
rituals.
of news. So I had my crab follow the son Deverell, and he was
Oh,
talking
he's a
with
twat.
oh my
But-
god!
not denying that, but he spoke with a guy called Nerit, I believe. He might be a
Nerit.
wizard or a spellcaster of some kind.
What'd he look like?
I don't know. He had a book. My crab
No,
doesn't see
no.
that well. He doesn't
Oh.
remember details all that well. But they mentioned somebody called Helvorn who can't. They were talking how this person can't take over the house or the regency or something. But I'm wondering if we need to ask around about this Helvorn. Guy.
Helvorn? Can
I
I
don't know anything about
roll a
hell,
history?
it seems evil.
You can roll history. Go
Roll a
ahead.
History? See if I recall
It's
anything about
it's a
Helvorn in the
fucking
region.
19. Holy shit! And your luck's turning around. So,
Don't jinx that. Come on.
I mean, you rolled like
Knocks on wood.
8s for like a while, and you rolled a nat 20. Now
Dang,
19.
everyone
What the
gotta
fuck are you
see
talking
that
about?
Now it's gonna be gone.
So-
I heard the luck fairy.
So,
All right. What we got?
your history with this place is fairly bleak. Not being from this region for your entirety, but you do know a
I
little
could have heard
bit.
through the trade
Yeah, you know a little bit through trade and stuff like
or
that.
my prior customers and clients.
Exactly. So Snowbury is one of the houses of the Legion of Watchers, obviously. Augustus has bared 5 children.
Disclaimer: I'm going to actively share this information as it's being
Yeah.
recalled.
Augustus has bared 5 children. The eldest being Deverell, second eldest being Nered, the third being Tazil, who has been married off to the house of Roosevelt, which is Gwen's house. Back in the Legion of Watchers, the receptionist. Elvorn, who is the fourth, along with Thalos, who is the youngest. A lot of them don't typically get along because it's noble houses, you know, the whole spiel and everything
Yeah.
like that. But some of them,
I don't. I'm not from around these parts.
some of them are fairly tight knit. However, Helvorn being kind of in the middle and a dude, he is very he's very envious and jealous of how Deverell and Nereid might be able to rule over the town and do as they see fit, despite not actually being any detriment to them.
Okay. And I will share this information as it is recalled. So who you met was likely, and that's one of his sons.
Okay.
If this is indeed the name of the individual that your crab witnessed. What's your crab's name, by the way?
Clawford.
That's adorable. Yay. Oh, that's so cute.
So are we just going to still ignore the smoke in the distance?
No, that's exactly where we need to be headed. This is where he claims he sees it every day, and I believe that this is some sort of ritual magic. Again, I'm not very good at the ritual magic stuff myself. It's all kind of woogity witchcraft.
What if the possibility that the smoke in the distance could just be somebody camping?
Then we can go and ask them why they've started camping for the past 2 weeks and what caused them to camp up there. Let's go search for signs.
Are we prepared if there's a blizzard up there?
Always.
Like, are we gonna be good to go?
I'm good.
Okay.
You just turn into an animal.
Can you dig a big enough hole for all of us if needs be?
If you can become a big enough badger.
I'm just making sure. Like, the ground is probably gonna be real cold.
I'm gonna look at you and be like, you could do that too.
Can I?
You have that power.
You do have that power.
Also a druid.
Have
you never
my
tried
head
to
again.
shapeshift? I'm going to be intrigued now.
Ooh, I
You've
get to
not
teach
tried
somebody how to turn into an animal.
Shapeshift. Lovely Miss Gwen, please, at your earliest convenience, if you would proffer a lesson. Oh, this is going to be lovely. This is going to be fun.
If she wants a lesson, she doesn't have to take my teachings if she doesn't want it.
I would
Can
like
you teach
to.
me?
I think you would find benefit.
we
I
can both
still-
learn together, Fran.
Fran, I would love to teach you. Something is a little different about the magic I'm sensing from you, though.
I think I can help you, my lovely Bingus.
I mean,
Oh yeah,
you know what?
absolutely.
I'm not turning it down.
Because I think your magic is a little bit more like mine.
This isn't a DM
I don't
question.
say that out loud.
Mhm.
I don't say that out loud. I
Mhm.
don't say that out loud. I don't say any of that out loud.
I have a question for the DM.
Yes.
I don't know if it's possible, but would there be a possibility that the spell Lesser Restoration could help, or
With-
no?
With what?
Ritual magic?
With relieving the modified memory spell.
It might ease his pain, but it's not gonna fix it.
Okay then.
And that
I
is
guess
something
it's
if you-
probably not a good time. It might be probably like Greater Restoration or something like that.
Mhm.
But
If you
I
ask
don't
that
know
to
that
the
yet.
group, I'm like, if you ask that to the group, since I'm the one who's like, I know a little bit about ritual magic, I would let you know that, oh no, you have to destroy the source of a ritual. You absolutely have to destroy the source, or, well, you don't want to know what happens.
Well, the main reason I was asking Rainbow is because I know some stuff that Lesser Restoration does help with. As the player, didn't know if it would help.
That's fair. Either way, are you all going to head out towards the mountains?
Yeah.
Of course. So,
Oh my god.
as you all start to head out towards the
I'm gonna
mountains,
go hiking.
we're gonna go take a break because it has been
break
it has been an hour and a half. So go get yourself some food, some water. I will entertain chat until you all are back.
Okay.
Don't entertain them
Wait,
too much.
Are you taking a break as well, Mr. DM?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, very good.
Taking some stretches, getting some food. It's all good.
Okay, break time.
Yes, of
So,
course. Break time.
5 minutes?
5 minutes.
10 minutes?
5 minutes,
5
10
minutes?
minutes. All good.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
All right, I'll be back.
Of course. Have a good break, everyone, all 4 of you. And now that we are on break, I'm going to stay on the screen because I still don't have a
Poll the audience. What do they think's gonna happen?
a D&D break scene where I can still talk to everybody. Am I winning? I guess so.
Yes, the DM is winning at the game of life.
So is Mr. DM having fun? I'm having a lot of fun. Despite my slip up there with the 2 months thing, I did mean to say 2 months.
How dare you make a mistake?
Yep. I'm
Yeah,
so mad.
that was my bad.
We'll never
My
let you live it
apologies.
down.
I have a question for Rainbow.
Yeah.
While we're on break, for some reason in Foundry, not all of my spells are there.
What?
Yeah, like apparently I can know 6 leveled spells, but there's only it's only showing 3.
What the fuck?
So let me send you a new link for the D&D Beyond thing.
Yeah,
so if you
please
could
do.
that for me. 'Cause I still don't know why it won't let me transfer it all.
I need to swap your sheet over to the other one. It won't let me change it.
Yeah, I'll do that right now.
I got it.
Hit.
Oh, shit.
Ah!
Fuck happened? There we go. Okay.
Probably
Yeah, just send me a
we're
link.
doing it at the same time.
Just send me a link.
I'm doing it right now.
Yes, hello everybody. I am winning because the table is having fun. Yes, you are correct.
Okay,
That-
while you do
that is-
I
that
go,
is,
I go change daughter's pull up.
That is all that matters to me. As long as my friends are having fun, I don't care.
And that's what we call common rainbow W.
Yeah. As long as you guys are like having fun and not hating me or the game, it doesn't matter.
I hate everything.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's part of the emo backstory.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
My parents put me, they didn't show up to my
Yes.
birth. And my mother died before I could
Yes.
be born.
Indeed.
Exactly.
Yes, I
And she came back just to say that I suck at
Yes.
math.
Well, I'd just like to give a thanks to everybody in chat. Soren, Amok, fucking Fran, Koi, D, Father Malkus, Shy Guy, you guys are amazing.
Father Malek.
M Trees, Mungo Burrows,
Malek is behind you.
Denal Chattel. I'm reading all the names. I'm going through them all, even when I can't properly pronounce them. All of your spells should be... Oh god, some of them are legacy. Oh fuck. That's unfortunate. Yuki,
Legacy.
Capioi, French Muffin, T-shirt Zero, Stray the Cat, Twitch, Virgion. You're beautiful. You guys are amazing.
That's where y'all go.
Raiden Sentry, you guys
Ooh.
are beautiful.
Ooh.
Uh-huh. You gonna do it again? You're playing the new D&D? I'm doing a mix of it. I've allowed all 8 of my players to play the legacy version of their classes or the newer version. So they can coexist with a little bit of tweaks and stuff like that. So I've allowed them all to choose either or. I believe Gwen has a lot of legacy spells in her spell list. I'm just gonna leave that for Koi to do it. So if Rayo doesn't say thank to me, I'm gonna crash out. What are you talking about? Kirkland, you're amazing. You're beautiful. I love you so much. You're here for D's chaos? Yeah, I have a feeling most of you are.
I'm trying to keep it toned down though.
Nice. Hey, you're doing a great job. You're doing a fantastic job.
I'm drawing a picture for Orca, you want to see?
Yeah.
I'm drawing a picture.
Here for Bemis, I appreciate it, Gumpy. You guys are fantastic.
Look. I'm drawing a little chibi picture for Orca.
Oh, I see.
Isn't it cute?
Oh, that's adorable.
It's a birthday, so I'm drawing.
Oh, that's nice. Speaking of birthdays.
Birthdays!
Speaking of birthdays, mine's in 2 weeks. Ha ha ha. My birthday's in 2 weeks.
Birthday boy!
I need to make an announcement for the event that I got planned going on the
Do you need
17th.
some marketing videos?
Please.
Do you need like a little hype video?
Please.
Let's talk. Slide into my DMs.
I need some help.
My
Do you?
homie. I can make you stuff, and it's good practice for me for a thing that I'm opening up.
Yeah.
Yes. Come into my office. Let me know what you need. They will help.
I'm here to
We have
see
many
the 4
things.
dragon slimes in a cloak handles all the chaos. I'm not a goddamn slime.
The slime be so cute, though.
No,
Do not deny who you are, Simba.
But it's not who I am.
Simba! I need
I'm
you
back.
to remember who you are, Simba.
Welcome back. Your spells are in your spell book. However, there's legacy stuff in there. So just kind of
I'm back.
Go
I'm
through.
Did I choose
through.
legacy ones?
there's
Oops.
legacy and the normal one. So I think it just added all of the druid spells into there because, of course, it did. Simba.
That's why because it's only showing the legacy ice knife. It's not showing a regular ice knife.
Yeah. So I don't think Ice Knife did get a an enhanced version.
It should, but I
Yeah.
think it used to be like a higher leveled spell,
Ow.
and it's fine though.
Yeah, fair enough.
You don't have to pretend it's fine if it's not. You
Oh,
can...
that reminds me, because I saw a post about it earlier. I saw that Christopher Perkins, one of the main people of D&D, is retiring from
Oh.
Wizards of the Coast.
Oh,
Oh
that's
my
probably
God.
good or really bad.
I don't know. He was a really good book writer. He was, in my opinion, a fairly okay DM. So.
Huh.
He wrote one of my favorite NPCs.
Of course.
Who does?
Well, if we are all back, would you all like to continue?
Are we all back?
Are we all
What
back?
if we said no? What would
Yeah,
you
what
do,
if we said
Rainbow?
no? What
Then
would you do?
I would
That
stop
reminds me.
streaming right now.
Wow.
Right now?
Probably.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a little...
without even saying
So,
anything.
okay, question.
Yeah.
We have all these land masses, right? There's this one that spells out, there's like lettering on it, and it's shaped really like...
Yeah.
It's shaped really absurdly. This must be like man-made, right? It's got like
Absolutely.
weird, archaic lettering
Yeah.
on it. I have no idea what it says though. It's wild.
You should claim it as your own.
I should. Listen, as soon as I
I
get
would
a
love
boat.
to see you go mad with power like that. I feel like it would be a blast.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think somebody was getting
Right.
a drink, but I'm back. So
Okay.
maybe wait for like a minute or so.
Yeah. I'll go get myself a drink if Fran comes back. Start.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Isla, can I get your opinion on my little doodle for Orca?
Let me see.
It's in my share.
DM's
Uh,
gone. We riot.
Fantastic.
Oh.
I feel like I made the eyes look a little funny. Would you change that? And if so,
Honestly,
what can I do to it? Is it okay?
Okay, hold on. Let me show you the trick really quickly. I'm just gonna take a quick
Yeah.
screenshot. Give me
Do it.
just a second.
'Cause
Hold on.
I don't know how to draw, so I'm using some very basic skills that I have and know
Honestly,
of.
it's very cute, dude. Hold on.
Hey,
Let me
I'm trying.
let me show you. Let me
wanna
show
make
you
her
what I
something
would do.
nice for her birth. Yeah, I'll wait for your share. Thank you,
Yeah.
Isla.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So then let me do.
Yeah.
Let me also do
The wizardry.
What should we do? Oh, groan? Yeah, that's probably a good command.
Okay, so D.
So, yes.
This is very cute. What you want to do?
Let me
Grab a pen. You need a circle brush,
Okay.
and then you just do like a boop and a
Add a little
And,
highlight
boop,
to the eyes.
and a
Yeah.
and a boop. There you go. That's all you need.
Yeah, the highlights.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you want to be ambitious, you could also do like a
Do a
maybe eyebrows.
Oh yeah.
I guess.
should add her eyebrows. I totally forgot that she has eyebrows.
Eyebrows, yes. Do that one. Maybe eye shines, and then I think he's beautiful. You did a good job. You got all the details of the stuff. We got a
It's layered
delicious
too. Like her
cake.
cake is a layer.
Nice.
Her outfit's a layer.
Her cake?
Heck yeah.
Look, she's holding
So
a
much
cake.
cake.
Damn, she's got so much
Isn't it
cake.
pretty? Look at that cake. I detailed that strawberry while we were in the office.
I can't believe there's a strawberry on that cake.
There's a strawberry
It
on
looks
that
so
cake.
tasty. Oh my goodness.
And eyebrows. Thank you so much.
Innuendos. All right.
Not good.
I have a feeling we're gonna be using that emote a lot. Sorry.
Mendez? What's a Mendez emote?
What?
What's a
What?
Mendez emote?
What are you
That's what I
talking?
heard.
I feel like
That's
we're
why
gonna.
I'm asking.
I
Because
feel
I'm
like
real
we're gonna
confused.
be. I feel like we're gonna be using that emote a lot. That's what I said.
The
Which
soulless
Yeah, the soulless one. I'm just gonna be dead the entire.
stealing your soul. Don't be so dramatic.
You asked for this.
I know.
What are you talking about?
You're right.
You literally asked for this.
No, you're right.
Unbelievable.
Shocking.
Poor unfortunate soul, my butthole.
Okay.
You asked for this.
Okay.
And suddenly, Dingus was struck by a bolt of lightning out of nowhere for some
Only
reason.
have yourself to blame.
Indeed. Okay, are all four of you back? We're all good to start again?
You mean 5?
Five.
I forgot Fred.
What?
My alter ego.
Huh?
Fred.
Fred?
He wants to be known.
What?
Fred.
I'm just here to confuse you.
Okay.
Is it working?
I guess so.
Aw, yeah.
So,
We winning.
you all start to traverse through the mountaintop.
Yeah.
It's not too far from the village, despite where I've placed everything, the tokens and whatnot. It is definitely a hike. There is a lot of steeper edges that you have to climb up, and lots of gravel pathways and things like that. But after a short while, you are able to find yourself at the top where you need to be. I will bring up the map for it now.
Dun 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 dun.
So, did we have a chance to, like, did we camp on the way up here, or are we getting here at like
I think we
nightfall?
need to.
It's definitely, it definitely takes quite a bit of time. You did arrive relatively in the morning in Oakheart City. So it's probably around, I want to say noon, middle of the day.
Noon. Okay.
So
Noon.
you all start to reach the top of this mountain pass, and within this place you see a ruined village with a broken hanging sign. I'm going to activate. Oh, actually, I'll put your tokens down first, and then I will.
I'm gonna make a motion like I'm grabbing at my belt, and then I look down and there's nothing there.
What?
I'm
There you
used
are.
to having a farseer.
Oh, I see. Well, here is the better map. So, you all make it to the top and see a ruined village. That being, some of these houses are caved in, with multiple of the wooden bearings seem to be snapped or broken, along with a broken hanging sign that seems to be unintelligible to what the name of this town might be, as a majority of this town has been caved in by several feet of snow, where most houses seem to be completely buried beneath it.
ODM!
Yes,
When was the last time it snowed as far as I would be aware? Like, has it snowed within the past 3 days in this region?
it definitely has.
Okay. And are there any footprints aside from ours that are spottable?
Make an investigation check.
Absolutely. In investigation.
your investigation.
That is a 3.
Man, this snow really is.
Snowing?
There is quite a
It
bit of
truly
snow
is.
on the ground.
How are we like sinking super deep into the snow?
No,
Like, what's going on here?
there seems to be a bit of gravel left right where you're standing. But there are several feet of snow in front of you that you have to traverse through, but it shouldn't be much of an issue. You all are free to move around the map as you please.
Okay, so before we go anywhere, is there any building that looks like it is standing and not like caved in full of snow?
From where you are standing, you are not sure. This one to your right seems to be caved in quite a bit. The one in front of you does as well. You're able to see the kind of doorway up front here, but that's pretty much it. From where you can see right now.
Well, we might need some shelter because we might have to stay here for a while. I'm gonna go check out that building and see if we can make a camp or something there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna wander off this way.
Mm-hmm.
What if there's danger that way?
So
I'm
you
gonna
guys can come
head
too.
forward because I do not want her to go alone.
move along the map as you wish.
Could I stealth before moving?
It's a little hard to stealth out in the open snow.
My black clothes and black hair and bright cyan hair tips will definitely blend in with this entirely white and beautiful untainted environment.
Exactly.
Would you like
I am
to
so
blend
stealthy.
What do you mean I've lost connection to the server?
What?
Excuse
Would
me?
you
Yeah, I
like
lost
to
it
blend
too.
in?
What the fuck?
Yes.
Okay, I'm back. I'm
Okay,
good.
that was weird.
If you would like to blend in, I can help you there.
Yes,
Why does it sound like I need to give up my soul to blend in?
I was about to say, like, above board. It sounds like that there's
Because
some sort of weird
nothing
contract.
in this world is for free, and you would be silly to accept anything that is. Let that be a lesson. But I can absolutely help you
Melina.
if you really want to be stealthy.
I just noticed your crab.
We should be
It's
fine.
very adorable
Oh,
crab.
My little crab, my little tiny crab.
This house in front of you, you're kind of standing at the edge of how deep it's buried. It'd probably take you quite a bit of time to shovel your way through this place.
Okay, so this isn't like there's just like a drift of snow up on the door. The whole house is like,
Yes, the whole house has been
so I can see
covered
like
in
the
snow.
roof.
Yeah.
I could dig it out.
You could.
Actually, would you please? We need some place to hunker down if needs be.
Would you like to try to assist me?
Oh,
good learning
yes.
opportunity.
Yeah,
Okay.
you could see if you could. So here's the thing. But I mean, would she be able to if she's seen my transformations?
Yes.
Like be able to transform into the same creature?
Yes. You just have to see the
Cool.
creature in order to transform into it.
Okay, so
Neat.
yeah.
Walk her through, like, do a little flurb for what does it feel like? What's the magic like?
Oh god, now I gotta try to figure out how to describe it. So I'm gonna stand in front of Melania. I'm gonna hold my hands out like I'm kind of requesting for her to put her hands in mine, but she doesn't have to. I'm like, all you have to do is just focus. Think of the animal you would like to transform into. Think of what it looks like. You know, the design you want the fur to be. You know, what everything from tip of the nose to the end of the tail. How many toes it has, if it has toe beans or if it's got hooves, you know, things like that. You want to focus on it from you know, from head to toe or head to tail, and just, or if it has a tail, head to butt. And just visualize it, and you can make it happen. And then as I'm saying this, and then transform into my giant badger.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna back up from her a bit so I'm not like in her face. and transform into my giant badger form.
It's a very large badger.
Imagine crushing a teammate to death because you like turned into a giant woolly mammoth.
Oh God.
Well, woolly
So,
mammoth.
Could I be a giant woolly mammoth?
I do believe the challenge rating DC is only enhanced with Moon Druid. I think the highest CR that you're able to get by level 8 is CR 1.
Yeah.
So
I think it's like it's either 1 or 2 for anything that's not a moon druid.
So I believe you have access to CR 1 right now, but I think Milena only has CR 4 or 2. I can't remember.
I'm
One
looking
half?
at my wild shapes. So I'm level 3.
Level 3.
So that would mean that I have max CR is, it says 1/4, I think.
That's for second level, so I think.
Yeah, she doesn't get any more until I think level
4.
either 4 or 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, level 4 I get 1/2 CR.
Yes.
Yep.
And then 8 is CR 1.
So with that knowledge, like the woof that I saw her turn into, or the honey badger, what are those?
You can change it to a normal wolf. You've definitely just seen a normal wolf. I can't remember what CR the honey badger is. Isn't it an 8th?
Honey, let me pull that up right now. It's a 1/4, so
1/4.
she should be able to.
Yeah. You can change it as well.
Okay, so the wolf and the honey badger are both bad. I will try to do the same thing that she does. So.
Well, your wolf would be smaller because the form I did was a dire wolf,
Yeah.
which is a challenge 1. So if you were to do a regular wolf, I think a regular wolf is also a 1/4.
It is a 1/4, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let me try a normal wolf then. They can do digging. That's fine.
Yep. Okay. As the two of you are digging the snow out of the way, the cold embrace on both of your paws, as you dig your way through this place, you seem to dent into a door frame.
Wait, Gwen is having so much fun because she's never seen snow before. So she's like enjoying herself, so she's like this giant smile on her face.
It just looks like she's baring her teeth.
Yeah.
She's like, just happy grunts.
So, whilst those two are digging their way through the snow, what is Dingus and Fran doing?
I'm perched behind a little snow hill, like trying to like look from behind it and like obviously like being seen, but like kind of being too scared to kind of get into the business, and also being a little freaked out from seeing them like actively transform.
Yeah.
For the very first time, I think it was. I'm like, what the fuck?
You've seen me de-transform, but you haven't seen me actually. Oh no, you've seen me transform, but this is the first time you've seen Melania transform.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Melina?
I didn't know that both of you could do it.
We're saying that correct, right? I feel like I didn't last time.
Melina. Sorry, that's my fault. I'm thinking.
Melania.
I'm thinking Elder or not Elder Scrolls. I'm thinking Elden Ring. The character from Elden Ring.
So it's spelled Melania.
Yeah.
Okay, I spelled it
Melina.
wrong. Your character sheet is also spelled wrong.
Is it?
Is it
Yeah.
AIN
Melina.
or ANI?
MEL.
Yeah.
And then AINA.
Okay.
So it's
Melina.
spelled
So it
right.
is Melina. Okay,
Melina.
never mind.
Yes, it's good. You got it.
All right. I thought it was spelled something different. Come on,
Yeah,
we're good.
sorry.
We got it.
What are you stealthing into?
I don't know. We're just
Okay.
sneakily walking around
it
the
is-
territory.
It is a little-
Training. Everybody's doing a training montage.
I don't
I'm
know
learning
what we're
to
doing, like-
Shapeshift.
Where
and
around
then-
this hillside is the dark smoke coming from?
So the dark smoke is not coming from anywhere just yet.
We had the general idea. It was just
Yeah.
this hilltop.
It was this hilltop when you were at the mountaintop. In
So
this ruined village.
We are gonna want to look around for signs of campfire, footprints.
Mhm.
Did we already discuss if it snowed recently or not?
Yes.
And what did we get?
If you would like to investigate to see if you can find footprints, then go ahead.
Sure, investigation.
A 10. That's
Yeah.
decent.
I mean, we're not in combat, so can I take a 10 then? I'll take 10 to just... Do you take 10?
What do you mean?
You don't know what take 10 is? How do I describe the take 10 rule? While you're not in combat, you can... There is the take 10 rule is rolling the average, which is 10.
Oh, okay, so it's...
As long as you need. It's not super expedient, but you're not in a hurry. Take what time it needs to investigate an area thoroughly.
Absolutely, yes, you can.
It's not in 5e? Dang.
It's not in 5e, but I do have a ruling of just using your passive investigation, which is a 12. But yes, take 10 is also just a good idea to use as well. With a 12 instead, you are able to see 2 sets of footprints. One of which being more in the humanoid nature, being what looks to be boot footprints leading inwards towards the middle of the town, along with one that seems to be more aberrant in nature. Seems to be unfamiliar, like it's a 3-footed foot with a with one of the toes being on the heel instead.
3-footed foot.
Yeah. Right. Or 3-toed foot, my bad. I'm tired.
3-footed foot.
3-footed foot.
3-footed foot.
3-footed foot. There are 3 foots on that foot.
Whoa, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
The last thing you want in your 3-footed foot.
The last thing you want in your
foot
Burger King
fungus.
burger is someone else's foot fungus. It
But
turns
as it
out
turns out,
might be what you get. Anyway, okay.
Don't make me do it.
So, yes, you are able to find a bit of humanoid footprints, along with one that seems more aberrant in nature, as the aberrant one seems to be closer towards the entrance, as it seems to be leading outwards.
Feet.
Are we like getting heebie-jeebies from it? Dude, what are the vibes like?
What are the vibes of that foot?
Taste the air. What does the air taste
It
like?
seems
Is it
abnormal.
rancid?
It seems a little abnormal. But Fran, in front of you, as you are looking on towards the town itself, you see one more building over in this area over here. Another building that seems to be heavily deepened within snow, along with a more gravel-toned path where the humanoid footprints are leading.
Okay. So I'm gonna do something stupid for the sake of my magical awakening. My second magical awakening, I guess. I'm gonna move closer towards this building.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, man, I really wish I could like dig it out with snow, but I can't transform into an animal as far as I know. So like, you know, with that wish, I'm going to quote unquote accidentally, or at least instinctively cast firebolt on the area.
Where are you shooting it into?
Like the snow pile that would be
Okay.
not directly connected to the house.
Okay.
Like I don't want to catch the house on fire, you know?
Yeah.
Like if it's made of wood, if it's stone, then I don't care.
In this very weird and suboptimal world you found yourself in, you find yourself mumbling and going off on different spells and stuff like that, looking at your hands as you're kind of going through motions of twisting them and moving them in different directions, as all of a sudden you shoot this firebolt into the snow. At this part specifically, it goes right through.
Uh-oh.
instead of
Oh!
impacting the snow like you would expect it to, it goes directly through it.
Guys, I might have just started a fire. Guys, I
I
didn't
look
mean
over
to.
from my digging and I just boof, and then I go back to digging.
Boom.
Yep.
Okay.
Where are you at that you're drowning in snow?
Just up ahead.
Uh.
You can move your token if you want to see more of the map.
Okay.
Fran has shot a firebolt into the snow, and it seems to have
And
gone
it's just-
directly through.
And it's just, is it on fire?
Weirdly enough, there is no impact hole. It just seems to have gone through it.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Can I
Can
like
magic-
stick a hand through there?
I'm gonna walk up and
Move
be like,
up closer to it.
What are you
Okay.
shouting about?
Fire went through hole, but there's no hole.
Mhm.
And I
Alright.
did fire. I made it.
I believe you. I believe you. What you made fire. Can you describe to me what it felt like? I'm wondering if you let go of the magic too soon.
I just started like mumbling, and there was this like weird, like almost like a tiny little
You heard the
bolt of
incantations in your
fire.
head?
Yeah, it just came instinct. I've never said those words before. In fact, I don't think I speak that language even.
Uh-huh. I had a feeling that you were much more magically inclined, and it is said that certain folk, you'll be one of two ways. You will either require a tome to put words and spells in and learn from that, or they will be more innate. You will have the magic within you, and it's lots of different theories about how this happens. God-given talent, something in your bloodline, magical pixie stuff. You had a wild night with a dragon one day. You know, there's lots of different stories. But depending on your chosen type of magic, the manifestation being words within your soul would put you in sorcery territory.
I mean, I do have this. I woke up with this book and this orb. I don't know what they are.
Perfection! The book is thine grimoire, my fair Franius Janius. And that would make you a wizard. If it's not in the book, you won't have it in your head. It's like your cheat sheet for magic. The incantations is something that a wizard, warlock, and the like study for years, even eons, to understand. And I do a little bit of this myself. I'm a little bit more on the lights, colors, action, and a little bit of healing kind of stuff. But
So that means I
yes.
can learn more magic.
You absolutely can, as much as this book can hold. And while we're in town, once we solve this and maybe get to a little bit more of a friendly town, why don't we introduce you to some wizard guild? You might find more answers about magic from people who are a little more well-versed. We can absolutely make that a stop, and you can learn more spells along the way. Could be fun.
Oh yeah.
All right. Hell yeah, indeed.
So, Fran,
Yeah.
you are attempting to touch the snow, correct?
Yeah, I'm kind of like
I'm
sticking half
watching all
a
of
hand in
this.
there, like
So-
as if it's like water or something. I'm expecting my
As you
hand
As you approach,
half like to go through.
as you approach the snow in front of you, you stick your hand out towards kind of like swipe some snow from it, and your hand goes directly through it.
Oh hell yeah! Oh yeah, baby!
Like an illusion or
Like-
like
Like an illusion.
whoa.
Like, does it feel like anything? Like, does it feel cold or
Nope.
like slightly
Yeah, I'm
misty
watching
or like
Fran
no? It
do
doesn't
this
feel like
the whole
anything?
time.
It's just
Can I stick like my head through next, like
Yeah.
the rest of my body outside,
As
but
you-
just my head?
step through it. I don't know why it's all. Oh yeah, it's because it's considered dark. It is incredibly dark within this area, and you are not able to see it directly anything. But it's definitely an open room.
Question for
hmm.
you, Fran. You may not know this. If you have an opportunity to flip through the pages of your book, I wonder, do you, if you can read the scribbles and scrawls, do you
Can
happen
you
to-
read?
Like, if you can you identify anything that says detect or dispel? Just those two words.
Hold on. If I do remember, I do have detect
Mhm.
magic
Why don't
from
you
my otherworldly GM.
Why don't you try recalling this incantation? I'm watching closely.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I think if anything went wrong, I could at the very least heal you if you hurt yourself.
So this would be a first level spell.
Mhm.
And I am going to cast it on the illusion.
What are you trying to do exactly? What spell? Huh?
Like detect
Detect magic on this area. Yeah.
Do you
Use
have
it to
do you
detect
have
it
that
on this
spell?
area. Yeah,
Yes,
from
from
the
the otherworldly patron.
Oh, it's not written in your spell book. That's weird.
Yeah, I couldn't add it through the D&D Beyond, and then I
Oh.
didn't know how to add it here.
Okay,
I'm
I
sorry.
can. No, that's fine. I can get with you after to
Okay.
add that. That was my bad. I probably should have
Gosh, that
got with you with that.
emoji.
But yeah,
No, I've been super busy with exams, but that's okay.
dispel magic will easily get that out of the way. Actually,
No, detect magic.
Oh, detect magic. Sorry. Yes,
Yeah.
this is
One
indeed
step
an.
at a time. This is
Sorry,
amazing.
fuck, my bad. This is indeed an illusion. As it seems this entire, you can see an outline of it, right? If I remember correctly, or like it shines or whatever.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah, hold on.
So what do you feel? What do you see? Talk to me.
Well, it's kind of the same as it was with learning the other spell or casting the other spell. It just kind of happened instinctually. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. So, if you sense magic in the way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature. It's not necessarily a creature, but I will light up this area for you.
Oh, yippee!
Wow.
Oh, I can see now.
You can see.
You see
What
this.
is it that you see?
You see this entryway being lit up by your magic, as the entirety of this part of the snow is completely fake, as the door seems to
I'm
be
gonna catch
dug out.
Fran before you run away, because I can't see where you disappeared to.
You did
And
not.
I'll go, Fran, hold just one moment. Before you disappear into whatever you've disappeared into, I can't follow because I can't do what you just did. If you can take our hand and lead us, however, let's grab our companions and go together.
Like, do I know exactly which spot? All of it is fake snow, right? Like, all of it.
The part that I lit up in this kind of area here is fake snow.
Just walk through. Just follow my voice. Almost all of it is fake, I think.
Hold just one moment. Oh, idea. I'm gonna quickly grab a little bit of paper, a pen, scrawl a little note from my pack, and I'm going to cast Mage Hand. How do I cast this? I'm gonna have my hand carry the note back to the other group, so that
They're a couple of feet over towards you. You can just go over there.
I know, but I'm gonna have the hand. Can you give me a hand? Can I have a hand, please?
Oh, like a physical hand?
Yeah, it's a mage hand. It's a spectral floating hand. It appears at a point I choose, up to 30 feet away. And I'm going to have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to put it over here, and I'm going to make it wave at them incessantly.
Okay. I don't have a token for you. I will.
You can just use me. Another token of me.
I'll use you
Purple.
as I'm going to make it a small little boy or small little thing.
Which one is me and which one's my hand?
Okay,
Okay, thank
there
you.
you go.
So I'm gonna put it over here.
Yeah.
And then if you guys look over, you'll see like a purple floating spectral hand waving at you incessantly, and it's got a piece of paper in its grasp.
Milena and Gwen, you are able to see
Very clearly.
very, very clearly after you have finished digging out this this house.
Do
Or
we
the
see
entrance.
anything in this house?
Hold on. Oh, that's a fucking give me a sec. Just gonna
Exactly. Why
clear
would
some
you
of
not
the
use
snow.
Mage Hand forever? Okay,
Clear
thank
some
you.
of the snow. There we
Shirazu
go.
gets it.
You guys should be able to go through into this area
It's a
here.
cantrip, why not?
The door in front of you, it does not have any peephole on, unfortunately, but it is also locked.
It's locked. What the heck?
Hand's still gonna wave at you, flailing
So
about.
can we talk still? We're both animals. Do we understand each other still?
Do giant badgers have a speech? Are they able to talk?
I think they could. I mean, if we're both in animal form, I think we should be able to talk to each other.
I'm pretty sure you guys should be able to talk to each other.
It's just unless somebody casts speak with animals, they can't understand us.
No, they cannot understand you, but you two are able to talk amongst each other. I will allow that.
Totally talking shit. All the hot goss.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
I can't
bestie.
believe
Spell the
that-
T.
I can't believe that squirrel over there was talking shit about us.
Oh my god, what a nasty bitch. You should eat them.
So I want to like paw the door and be like, "Hey, can you just break this? Can we let's just go in?"
Oh yeah, because you're
I'm
you're
a woof.
smaller than me.
Oh,
Or
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I think we're both medium
Yeah.
size, right?
Yeah.
We could probably ram it.
Okay, let's see if we can break it open.
Just
Heck
gonna break the fucking door.
yeah.
Okay.
Listen, we're gonna have some shelter before we notice the purple hand waving. at us.
Okay.
Just a little random spectral hand. Just,
So
get over here.
make
Yeah.
an
It's just
attack
waving
roll.
frantically a piece of paper and slowly moving away
Um,
from you.
How do I make an attack roll as a woof?
Hold on. I
Should we
will.
do?
Maybe I can have the hand folded into a little paper plane and throw it at them.
Yeah, that
Should I
can
do a
work.
claw attack?
You can throw it at them. Yes. You just you
Okay.
do one of your
Okay.
badger attacks.
Oh,
And I'm bringing my hand
that
with
is
me.
an 8.
Oh, because
You kind of dink off of it there for a sec.
I probably should have been a dire wolf, not a badger.
Probably, because you did use one of your wild shapes for that.
It's fine. It's fine. It's
Here,
fine.
hold on, I'll grab a wolf.
I have like what?
I'm
2?
going to import a wolf from my compendium into one of your character sheets, Isla. But
Oh, thank you.
when you get the chance to, just make a proper token for it.
Right. Yes.
Yes.
I
So
for sure remember how to do this.
that's
Mhm.
fine.
If you need to, I
It-
can help you. I know,
exactly,
really
You
I
want
can
me
also
to make
help.
you a token for a hand?
If you could, that'd
If
be
you're gonna
great.
use Mage Hand a lot,
Yeah. Because I've got one
Oh my
for
God,
I've got one for
yes.
Isla's familiar and stuff like that.
Oh
Yeah,
my
if
god,
you're
But,
gonna
you
use
gotta
those,
have
like,
the most fabulous nails.
Yeah.
yeah,
exactly.
so you can use the hands from that meme, like the.
Oh my
the-
god.
Yes, girl.
Big claws.
That'll work. That will work. But
Oh my god.
Isla, within the
Becky.
summons and shapes in your subsection of your thing there, you should have wild shape Isla wolf, and you can
I see it.
you can
Okay.
are you able to access
do,
its attack?
We do an attack.
Yep.
Okay.
Kind of breaking the door down.
Wait.
clawing at it.
Yeah.
Pictures?
I really wish I thought about that because I could have done direwolf because I think it has probably a stronger
It 100% does.
attack. Oh, but it's only showing bite for me, not like claws.
There you go. 19. Roll damage.
I'm a bite the door and like rip it off its hinges.
Roll for damage.
How to roll for damage?
There should be an option
Right?
Would it
underneath
be
it.
the arrow?
You see where it says bite natural, where it says attack and damage in chat? You should just be able to roll for the damage.
Above the actual roll.
Yeah. The first one you posted.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah.
So normal roll.
That's
10 hold damage.
I didn't realize you did 2d4. What the fuck?
Yeah,
because mine's only 1d6.
I don't know.
I'll have to look at that afterwards. But 10 damage. That definitely rips it off for sure.
Well, I mean, a dire wolf is 2d6, so it makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. So you definitely rip that thing off its hinges.
Yeah.
It's an open doorway now.
Let's go.
Nice. I'm
Let me
probably
in.
not gonna
Let
fit
me
through
in.
the door.
There you go. It is definitely dark in here.
I think we have dark vision because our animal form should have dark vision.
Did that?
Ah! Sorry, my thing decided to reload itself.
Very
I know
nice.
my badger has dark vision.
Wolves do not, unfortunately.
Oh, that sucks. But
I'm gonna do a sniffer. What do we got?
yeah, she's got keen.
Roll perception. With advantage.
Okay. Let's see. Perception.
Load faster. There we go.
And Gwen, at this point, as you're waiting outside, a piece of paper hits you in the side.
Yeah. Ah!
As
One
Dingus
of the most weirdest
their,
noises you've probably ever heard from an animal.
Yeah.
I
Dingus
guess-
is waving over with a mage hand as Fran seems to have gone through an illusion of snow.
Yeah, I'm just waving, pointing at the snow, and I'm miming that, like, I'm opening a door and walking through it, and then I'm gonna do just that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna walk through the snow.
Was there anything written on the paper, or was it just a piece of paper?
Fran detected a massive amount of magic. All of this snow is fake. We're going in, lads.
Whoa.
She'll look
Also-
between the paper where Dingus was, then the building, and just like a big sigh because she just dug this into like the entrance of this building open, and there was like another building with fake snow.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna call into the room and let Melania know.
Also,
Oh,
here's my
sorry.
hand,
Oh,
bestie.
I will also sigh, but do I notice anything with my perception before I leave the room?
Did you? Oh, you did roll with advantage.
Yeah.
So this place seems to have been abandoned quite a while ago. It smells faintly of like a moist mold. Unfortunately,
Ew.
there's a smell of charcoal, of
Where'd my hand go?
distinguished torches, and the like. So
Minnie is coming with us.
it's
Are there? Can we determine by, I guess, or can she determine? I don't. I'm sticking my head in the doorway.
Yeah.
Can we determine based on like amount of mold, how long it's been? Or
this place has been forgotten for years. It has not been
man.
touched for years.
I'll make a joke, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
Wait,
There's
So-
like a rotten school sandwich, like in a bag somewhere, with like
Why is
Jimmy
my
written
crab
on it.
so
Oh
far
my
away from
God.
me?
Hmm?
Why my crab token keeps getting further away from me?
Oh, it's good. I think you're dragging both of them at the same time. Here, hold on. I will bring him back to your shoulder. There you go.
Thank you running away.
I think
That
it's
crab,
they're. I
like,
think they're
don't be
both
afraid,
on.
It's okay.
I think they're on different scalings because the crab is tiny whilst you're a medium, so it can go to different squares that you normally cannot when you move over towards them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
But-
let's follow them into the magical thing. We have a moldy place where we can hide out if needs be.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna de-transform. I'm just gonna run,
Yeah.
walk
yeah.
over there.
That's totally fine.
Same.
That's totally
bound
fine.
over there as a giant badger.
So, you traverse through the snow as in front of you, is... Well, hold on, I gotta grab my fucking notes for this place. Where the hell are we?
Where are you indeed?
I don't know.
Where are we?
So, once you step through the illusion, you go through it, no problem. And on the other side of this illusion is a pathway, which leads to a small house in front of you.
Ooh, somebody lives here.
I'm gonna do a sniffer. What we got? So I
Go
guess
for it.
perception.
I can still
With
use the one you
advantage
rolled beforehand. The 12 is fine.
Okay.
There definitely seems to be something near this place. You were in the right direction. You do also see those same aberrant footprints leading through this place.
Oh, another big sigh comes from Gwen because they just finished opening up that other house.
Oh, don't worry. I can take care of a door.
I'm gonna growl, and like, kind of scratch at the door and then growl again.
This
is door, yeah?
This is door right here.
I'm gonna have my mage hand knock. First things first.
Yeah.
Oh.
No response.
Because then if anything explodes, it'll explode on the hand.
Ew.
It's better than happening in your face.
Very true.
Oh.
Hey,
You-
she's a bard. She's allowed to make those jokes.
Exactly. So you it'd
Slow,
probably be
sinister
up to
grin.
here to knock at it, but you knock at it, nothing happens.
Knock. Nothing happens.
Yep.
I'm gonna have the hand try to open the door. It can do simple tasks
All
like
right.
that, but I do have to step closer.
The door swings open.
All right.
Oh, I
I'm
love
gonna
that.
do 2 5 counts further and then move it into the door.
Okay.
I can't grab my
Is it-
token.
is it
it's
stuck?
on the
I got
door
it.
now.
I get it.
Yeah. Why would you do
There you
this?
go.
I'm gonna have
Okay,
it move
I-
2 squares in and see if it triggers any traps.
It does not.
Okay.
It
I'm
appears the coast is clear.
gonna go in first.
Go for it. My hand will keep you company.
Don't pet me.
The hand's gonna wave at you. I have the hand token in chat for
Within this
Rainbow.
place. Oh, did you have the?
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
put
sent
it
it
in.
in group
You
one.
put it in there. Very nice. I will
So that
make
it doesn't
a.
have to look like a mini me. Tiny face.
Like a tiny little dingus.
Do you like the little dingus?
Well, right
what
now,
I call
Dingus is hanging out with the crab.
Little dingus. The hand can give the little crab a high five or an attempt at a fist bump.
Here, I will create a proper
Like to fist bump your crab.
a proper thing for it later. But there you are. It should be fixed there.
Can it be tiny bit big or is that accurate size?
That is accurate for the hand.
Okay, it kind of just looks like an eyeball, but you know what? It
You know what? Fair enough. So,
eyeball.
you all have entered the domicile in front of you.
While you're sniffing, I am going to turn to Franius Janius and go, hey, Fran, you still have that ability active?
Detect magic? Yeah, I
You
see.
got it. If you walk up a few paces, do you feel anything coming from inside this location? I'd like you to really tune into that ability. I'm also going to lean over to Gwen. I don't even know if Gwen can understand me in this form, but I'm going to go, she's a wizard.
they definitely can.
Gwen's just gonna be like, just nod her head and then look at the doorway and then look at everybody else and kind of like question, how the hell am I gonna get in this building?
It's very easy. Melania was able to get through there. Melena, sorry, I keep on
She's
adding names.
smaller than me.
No, you're both medium sized.
Okay,
Mr.
never mind.
DM,
Yes.
can I sense anything from beyond the door that is magic?
Beyond the door, no.
I want you
Not-
to keep
not yet.
walking with
In
it.
the in the womb?
I want you to keep walking with it. I'm going to cover your six,
Nothing
though.
just yet. It's got a range
I
of
would
30
like to
feet,
let
doesn't it?
Gwen go first. So. Yeah, it should have a range
Hold
of
on,
30
let
feet,
me-
same as my hand.
Yeah, 30
30
feet.
feet
Okay.
of my hand, baby.
So,
As you stand on top of it.
you all are entering into a dimly lit room now. This place is not lit up.
Yeah, I'm
Very
gonna
well.
make my hand go light some stuff
Yeah,
up.
and it should be Yeah, because according to my character sheet for my badger, I do have at least 30 feet of dark vision.
Okay. Let's see.
That's what it says.
Vision.
I have keen hearing and smell, and that's it.
That's fine.
Wait,
Okay.
badgers have dark vision?
Yeah, because
Are
they're
badgers,
burrowers.
like, blind? Or wait, no, that's
No,
moles.
that's
Sorry.
moles.
Sorry. My bad.
There we go. I think I updated your token. You should be able to see a little better.
I'm gonna make my hand try to
Turn a light
light
on.
this.
It is unfortunately not an oil lamp,
Darn.
as it is not able to light it itself.
Really? Is this one on fire?
It is not. I don't know why there's torches in here actually.
We
Oh,
have a torch
Yeah.
with ourselves,
Yeah.
you know, that
You have
the
a torch?
DM was nice enough to give us.
Yep.
If you go to the
you can
character sheets, it's right there.
you can
Alright.
light a torch if you'd like
Who's
to.
got it though?
I believe all of you should with your starting equipment.
Yeah,
Sure.
it could
How
be a part
how
of our
do
starting
I
equipment.
light the torch?
You simply light it and then you can whoop.
You have a tinderbox.
Cool.
Now you have a torch.
I have my mind. It's always
Well,
on fire.
Oh wait, no. Oh
No, I
never
should
mind.
have it in my backpack with all of my tools.
That's a non-animal form. Never mind then.
Yeah, fair enough.
All
Okay.
right. I'm gonna
It
have my my hand
Carry it.
take the torch.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Is it that bad of an issue for everybody to see?
Yeah, I can't see.
Yeah, can I?
Okay.
Can you
It is
attach
total
the
blackness.
torch? I'm gonna
Um,
move my hand into the center. GM, can you attach the torch to my hand, please?
I will attempt to. I can't remember if
Or is it not letting
Gwen's
me?
gonna de-transform and cast light on herself.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna move this torch to the center of the room. If you need to save that spell slot, do.
I
It's a cantrip.
can't
Okay.
remember if I can attach it to it, but I can actually.
Alright, I'll just move them together.
Yeah. You should be able to like drag them both together if you can. Like so.
It's not letting me.
No.
But there was something here as it was moving across that I was a little confused about.
I
What is this?
Click
That's-
it.
that's-
Do
that's-
I,
that's
do
crab.
I do place or remove?
Oh, that's my
Or
little
do-
crab.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a crab.
That's my tiny
Wait,
little
I don't have
companion.
to. I don't have to use the circle. Can you use just the hand token then? I can do my transparent one. I sent you a transparent hand.
I would like Isla to get a proper token
Oh.
for that eventually.
I love that. That was so cute.
It is very cute. You're correct. But just to keep things
Ignite button.
relatively
on
the same,
torch.
I'd like tokens on
I don't actually see an
Um,
ignite button. It has a character sheet.
In
It's
order to
really
cast
odd.
it, I click place or remove, right? For light.
Where could you post that in chat without casting it?
I don't know. Hold on, let me see if I can. I'm not used to this site, so
Here, actually, it's a 30-foot radius.
display in chat. There we go.
I'm
No larger
I'm
than
gonna
10
beckon to
direction.
Fran.
And
come stand near
you can
me.
just attach it to yourself. Then I can update your token to
Is that
have
the
it on
Place
it.
or remove light button then?
I
From
can.
where I am at, where I motion for Fran to come to,
Oh,
you now have 30-foot radius to every point in this cabin.
did that work? No, that didn't work.
I can just attach. I can just update it to your token if you want me to.
Okay.
Is there anything in this pot?
There's not. Well, there's a bit of moldy food in there.
Oh!
Yeah, this place
Is it like the type of mold where it's like partly dust and it just kind of flies in your face and you're like,
Ew.
Yeah.
Fran, ew.
That is very.
So yeah, no, now, Gwen cast light and she put it on like, or she like tapped her chest, so basically her torso is lit up,
Okay.
or her clothes.
So I want to walk around the room and just investigate, mostly by sniffer.
And I'm going to
Um,
encourage Fran to use that detect magic from the point that Fran is,
Yep.
which is 30 feet
Which
from
is 30
everywhere
feet
in
around.
this
Yeah,
room.
I had a feeling.
Yep.
So
I'm using that old noggin there.
sniffing around, your trail leads you down this pathway over here.
Oh.
as there seems to be an opening within the back of this the back of this house,
Okay, well, I'm gonna start scratching at it.
which leads down into a cellar and into a cave system.
Does
Oh,
Fran
no, there's
feel
gonna be
anything from the same
spiders.
direction?
I'm gonna look over my shoulder and do like a whack.
I think
Scratch
Melina
at it more.
found something.
Well, I believe someone
she
else
says
had a
out
question.
loud.
Sorry.
I would motion to Fran to ask if Fran feels any of that strange magic sensation from the same direction.
Do I feel any magic, Sir DM?
Not just yet. No. Not
Darn it.
not in this place yet.
Come back to me in appropriate business hours for me to feel magic.
Magic is down.
We are trying to get the servers back up.
So,
Please hold.
Melina, do you venture forward?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
I mean, I can't see, but like it's fine.
It's very gray in this
Gwen's
area.
gonna-
No, I don't even see the gray. I
Oh.
only see the it's pitch
Oh, say,
black when there's
okay.
not a light. So
Yeah, I don't believe. You
Yeah, that's very
sirens?
strange.
Hold on.
Well,
Checking.
she's still in her wolf form.
Yeah, I'm woof.
Yeah, but you should still have your normal senses. Hold on.
Not in animal forms for
No.
druids.
No, never mind. You should still have
That-
dark vision though.
No.
Sea sirens have a dark vision of 60 feet, so I will remember to put that on your character sheet, or your token, for later times. Yeah.
But
De-transform, I just kind of make a whining sound.
Did you?
Oh, there we go.
Did you
How's that?
transform or no? Well,
Isla?
What?
Did you de-transform, or are you still wolf?
Gwen is like, are you gonna de-transform? And I look at her and I kind of make a whining sound.
Oh, okay.
no, that wasn't in character. I was asking if you were.
No,
If you
no,
did.
I haven't yet. I'm
Okay.
still in woof form.
That's fine.
So yeah, while she's still in wolf form, I'll stay near her since I have light casted
Yeah.
on me, so she at least
Okay.
can see up to 20-foot radius
Yeah.
around her.
Yeah, I
It's in
don't.
your head now.
I'm still following the smell.
Truly.
I can't tell where this is going. Is there like a smell that I'm following?
Yeah,
Like, is
yes,
there a
it is.
human
It is
smell?
continuing to go down this way. You've
Dang
picked up on an aberrant-like scent.
Okay, so I want to keep going this way.
Bad scent.
No, do. I'm putting my hand
So,
in
is
there.
there
Gently
can I
shove my hand in this
do
hole.
a perception check to see if there's like any like big? Oh, I can't see much, can I?
I've got your light, baby.
Never mind, I can see enough. Can I do a perception check to see if there's like any sign of like, I don't know, not movement, but maybe like huge spider web to indicate big spider enemy, or like tracks of animals and peoples. I mean, Milena right now is following
Mm-hmm.
A sniffle.
tracks, but maybe there's something else. Maybe there's like signs of like people expanding these walls with pickaxes, something along those lines, where there's like signs of tinkering about or mischief.
Make an investigation check
Absolutely.
as you are traversing through this place.
Investigation.
A 10. It's a little hard to tell. You're not fully versed yet with the architecture of this place. This cave seems natural.
Hey guys, I haven't rolled higher than a 10 this entire place.
That is very unfortunate.
What do you mean roll?
That is very unfortunate.
We should be able to talk about roles. That's like
Yeah.
out of character.
Oh wait, sorry.
That was
I got
out of
116
character.
one time, but the
Yeah.
rest have all been real bad.
Yeah,
That's alright. That happens.
That was out of character. Anyway, it seems like a natural bearing cave within the side of this this house. There are definitely cobwebs, though none of them are massive.
Thank goodness.
Aside from that, you still see the footprints along with Milena as she is walking forward.
Sorry, I was trying to talk there, but my cat decided I'm gonna go mess with your USB cords.
Oh.
And then I forgot what I was talking about because I was so angry at my cat.
Mhm. So, venturing
Can
forth.
we now and then do random perception checks just in the area, looking for traps or
Yeah, absolutely.
anything that could be here?
Just tell me when, and I will.
Looking
allow it.
around. I see nothing. I'm
you
too
are-
busy staring at Fran.
You are blissfully amazed at the absolute
Yep.
shine and shimmer of this cave.
Of your hair in the torchlight.
along with
wow.
Fran, who is
Alright.
fantastically semi-transparent within the light of this torch.
It's so cool. I'm fascinated, and I want to know if I can poke the translucent bits, and I can't stop thinking about it. And I'm gonna keep that thought to myself and stay close to my hand.
If you do, it will kind of feel like Jello a little bit.
Oh,
I would ask beforehand. Consent's important. Always
indeed,
consent.
indeed it is.
Incredibly so.
So,
What's this? What is that?
what?
What was that?
What is what?
There's something that said Z stream. What is that?
That's me. That is
It's
me.
the
But you
abhorrent
are
creature.
you.
That's my stream overlays.
Oh my god!
What is
People
this
can
dream?
poke the stream.
No.
I should get you that hotspot thing, so then your audience could poke the screen. You
That
could
would
ask
be
them where
weird.
should the bad guy spawn.
That is actually a thing that I was thinking about for a bit of Fran
Oh.
shenanigans.
Do it.
I might do it.
Do it.
Either
It'd
way,
be really fun.
Milena,
What?
you seem to be you can keep moving forward. There's nothing dangerous at all.
Franigans? Fran shenanigans?
Shenanigans is beautiful.
Shenanigans.
You seem to come across what seems to be a large archway that leads into a room.
Okay, I'm still following the same smell, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking it slow because I can't see. So.
Yeah.
Would
I'm
you
sure-
like
as
me
I'm
to
staying
catch
next to
up
you,
and
so you
give
can
you a
at least
torch?
see.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys should probably catch up.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
We're
He's at
very
least-
slow.
At least got a 20-foot radius of dim light, so
Mhm.
it's 20 foot of bright light and then an additional 20 feet of dim
Yeah.
light. So she can see sort of up to 40 feet.
but you don't have to suffer. I literally have a torch.
But she's a wolf right now.
But you don't have to suffer.
So I'm walking next to her. I'm being a kind friend.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We're the Wolf Gang.
Yeah.
Zap Fran again.
That's
I'm gonna put my
Franigan.
hand over there.
So, you all
Wow.
enter what seems to be the front of an archway.
I think we should punch that wall.
Oh, brother.
It is already open. You are able to see inside it.
Can we punch it?
Oh my
Fran,
god.
Fran, do you
Well,
tingle near that
in.
wall?
If you want to punch it.
I feel
Wanna
the
break
tingle.
your
It's making
fingers?
my hand move.
Do you feel the tingle of magic?
Is this like a Peter tingle?
What's a
Yeah,
Peter
yeah,
tingle?
except it's making me do things like punch people and cast spells.
Shadow
It's
Wizard
an
money.
evil tingle.
Shadow
love
Wizard Money
casting
Gang.
spells.
You love casting spells. So, what are you all doing next? You have an
I
archway in
mean,
front of you.
keeping going, probably.
Mhm.
Unless we're stopping. Well, I can't say this, but I'm gonna look at the party, and then keep going.
Okay. Milena, you seem to enter what looks like a large library filled to filled to the brim with waterlogged books and soaked pages.
Okay, they're not flammable.
With a lot of these shelves being broken and disformed, you are able to look around if you'd like.
Okay, still continuing to do a sniffer.
Yep.
Mr. DM, I still have... Has it been longer than 10 minutes since we were at the start of the...
You have relatively I want to say maybe 5 minutes left on that. If that's what detect magic is it 10 minutes long? Yeah.
Detect magic, yes. It's 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
around
Then,
5 minutes.
Just reminding you, just to be sure,
Yep.
I do have detect magic. Okay, great.
As you walk forward, Fran,
I walk forward.
you start to get a hum of magic within your vicinity.
Ah! Everyone, stop what you're doing. I feel the same. Is it like
That sensation?
Can I
It is
like
it is
do I
this-
feel what kind of magic it is,
It
or is
is-
it just like it's just
General
kind of
magic.
there?
it's kind of there. It's the hum of the magic because of the detect magic.
Does it?
Alright.
Okay, so
Walk
this
around,
is gonna
Fran.
be a weird question.
As the sensation gets stronger, I just want you to beep for us. Just go beep and louder and beep faster as the sensation gets stronger.
I'm like a metal detector, but then a
You
magic
got it.
detector. Yeah.
I make a series
What's a
of
metal
growling sounds, and it somehow sounds like like metal detector.
Beep, 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 beep. Rainbow, you're gonna have to save the beeps are
Oh,
getting stronger.
it is. You
I don't know.
are right next to the bookshelf. It is humming dramatically.
Beep, 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 and then it explodes.
No, definitely not. But Fran, if you choose to activate it with an action,
Would you like my hand to do it in case it's trapped?
I was more so
wait.
talking about the faint outline for their detect magic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you detect your magic, you notice that the bookshelves, at least some of them, are an illusion, or some of them are faintly drawn with illusion magic, making them a little taller than they usually are.
Could you like place down or show which ones it is? With
It
the cursor?
it is essentially this long area here. This entire bookshelf
okay.
seems to be a little taller than usual, as you can kind of see the top of the outline of this bookshelf illusion.
Okay.
As Fran, I would like you to make a deception check for me.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Let me get that a rolling.
15, very nice.
How mysterious.
Okay. Continue.
So
Okay.
I'm still trying to follow the smell. Does the bookshelf smell weird?
This entire room smells weird. It smells of waterlogged pages and essentially just damp books and wood. As the smell that you had scented before is gone.
Okay.
Okay.
Virgil, don't spoil anything.
Not to like interrupt. I'm just gonna like in between
Virgil, shut
interject
up.
with like the that I detected like that the top of the bookcase is like fake
Mhm.
or slightly like transformed, at least illusioned.
Can I help
Uh,
with that? Like help her look around.
I was thinking like how tall are these like bookcases? Like are they
So-
really tall?
So they're fairly tall, probably around 30 feet up normally, but the illusion makes it look like they're around another 20 feet as well.
Yeah, unless we get like a ladder, then we could. Oh my god, it's like those point-and-click games. We need to find some sticks and like some tape.
What do you need? My hand can go grab something for you. If
Um,
you need them.
Oh my
What and
god,
what?
you're so right.
Milena.
That's why I keep him around.
Milena, what are you doing exactly?
He's real handy.
Oh, I was sniffing around.
Okay.
That's really handy.
That's totally fine. As you're sniffing around, the scent kind of gives way as you enter this room. The waterlogged books trying to draw it into a different direction, unfortunately, as you kind of lose your scent on what you were looking for. As I also need a deception check from you.
Deception?
Deception, please.
Disgrace.
No. Okay.
Ah.
Deception. Okay.
Disgrace.
Normal roll. I'm in woo form, so I get
That is
nat
a
1.
That is a 1. That is, you rolled a 3, but you have a -2 to it.
Oh,
I get a 1. I'm
Oh,
so bad at
no.
deceiving. I'm very honest woof.
It's okay.
I'm going to
I can help
DM you
with
something.
That is a good dog.
Yeah.
That is a good dog. That is
This is
one
very
fantastic
ominous.
wolf.
Virgil gets it. Evil scream as the scar on his face. Deception. Disgrace.
Could I possibly like look through all the books to see if they're all damp and destroyed?
Most of them are, and especially the lane that you're in right now. But venturing forward over to I want to say this area over here, there is a smaller bookshelf over here. There is one pristine looking book, seemingly out of place.
Well, I didn't know if there was like maybe a false book in the bookcases, but it's fine. It's okay.
What are you all doing next?
Fran, did you want my
Yeah.
hand to grab
Could
something for
I?
you?
Yes. Could you move your hand about 30 feet above the 30 feet into the air, and then maybe even like a few inches above that, and then go forward with your hand as if going through or touching the
It can move
bookcase,
30 feet into the air.
but not further.
No. It cannot move further than 30
Can you
feet.
get on my shoulders?
Happily. I will climb upon your shoulders, and then
Okay.
we will be able to do exactly what you request.
Okay.
Is this an athletics or?
You could just. It takes a bit to resituate
Yeah, but
yourself.
I'm not gonna struggle.
Okay,
I also have.
okay.
I'm like, here. Should I make an acrobatics check for this? There.
That's like regular. We're like
Yeah,
strong
you're fine.
gals. We're strong over here.
Very strong.
So yeah, just go like into the air as far as you can with your hand, and then a mage hand, and then touch the bookcase,
Sure.
like as if you were going through it, like with the snow.
Easy peasy. So I will do just that.
Okay.
I
Lift.
can't move the token that way though, because it says there's a wall.
Oh, my bad. I can move it for you.
You will need to move.
I wonder if I can make it so that light can pass through this stuff.
Well, I can
light
see around this
disruption.
wall if that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's fine.
This wall, I mean.
I'm just going to make this none. Update the wall. There we go. I will drag your token because you'd be able to see the
This hand.
light and stuff over here. Yeah. So you bring your mage
Mage
hand. Are you
hand.
bringing the torch with you as well?
The hand doesn't need to see.
True.
I can feel through the hand. If it's still alive, it's still alive.
Yeah.
If the magic disappears, it's been destroyed.
Your hand goes through parts of the bookshelf. Near the top.
Well, it absolutely is going through the bookshelf. What have you deduced? Is there magic beyond the
and-
bookshelf?
Could you like feel around if there's like anything in particular there?
You know, I can actually give it the command to feel around and retrieve any item you feel in that vicinity, but I can't feel through it. So I will give it the command to do just that.
Okay. That would be fantastic.
What happens, DM?
Are you trying to make it grab something in there?
I have given it the command to go and retrieve an item if it is present.
Okay.
But I can only give Mage Hand small
Right.
command.
You.
It's a very dumb special boy.
Yeah. You
Name
feel it.
Jeff.
You feel it.
I
Try
don't have a
and
name for it.
you feel it. Try and rummage around and try and look for something up there within the general vicinity, but it does not seem like it
Yeah.
it finds anything.
It doesn't appear to be finding anything up there. It'll come back to me if that's the case.
Weird. Why would they cast an illusion just for there to be nothing?
There's an illusion up there? Well, why don't we go check it out?
So Gwen can understand me, right?
Not specifically right now, but because you are still in woof.
I'm gonna make a series of woof sounds.
Oh, so cute.
I make a growling sound.
It's doing a woof. I have bones and meat in my pack.
Uh-huh.
I have a crowbar too.
Koi here?
Yes, sorry, I was I was writing something down.
Got it.
Alright, well, as lovely as it is to be on your shoulders, I'm gonna pop back down.
That
D.
is understandable.
My hand is
wild
stuck in the
shapes talk
wall.
now?
Oh, I got it. Hold
I don't know. Somebody in chat asked if wild shapes could talk now. I don't know.
I don't think they can.
I don't think they can.
No.
D.
Yes.
Could you make a deception check for me?
Deception check. Checking for deception. Okie dokie.
Okay.
Artichoke.
Yikes. Okay.
Yikes for you or yikes for me?
Yikes for me. Continue.
Ha ha hee hee hoo hoo. Hmm.
Hearing Melina growl, she's gonna go up and like try to see what she was pointing at.
I'm gonna say over my shoulder. I don't know if the two of you can hear me, but Fran has discovered an illusion at the top of this wall. It's about 30 feet up. There's nothing there though. It's just an illusion of more wall.
Can I tug on, like, gently tug on Gwen's, like, robe, and then I want to walk around the
I
room?
want to peek around the other side while they're doing
Yeah.
that.
I want to
Yeah,
explore the
go
room.
this way.
I'm gonna give my hand the torch once more, and
Yep.
I'm gonna have them explore the area.
Sound good?
Oh no, I'm trying to separate.
Oh
Separate the torch
splitting
from my
up.
hand.
Oh
Hold on, I got you.
Yeah, I'm looking for, like,
Hold on,
I don't
yeah.
know, ladder, step stool.
There.
I would say there's quite a bit of rock over. Oh my goodness, I'm moving myself. There's a bit of rock over here. You could probably get onto the other bookshelf from that area. And do remember, Melina, you do have a climb speed, so you are able to just climb that if you want to.
Can I do this in woof form?
I will allow it because
Oh, heck
it
yeah.
is still an essential part of you.
I'm gonna just climb
Okay.
up here then.
As you climb,
Uh,
I will do it for you because there's a terrain wall in the way. As you climb onto this bookshelf, you start to notice tiny little growls that seem to emanate from the bookshelf, as on top of it are these weird little aberrations with one massive eye and spikes along their back, as both of them hiss towards you as the illusion fades from the bookshelves as they prepare to attack you. I would like you all to roll for initiative, please.
Oh, well, I guess that would
So,
explain a little bit of everything now, wouldn't it?
Before that, I'm gonna bark really loudly and growl.
Yep.
There you go. That's all.
Bark, bark, woof, woof. Where is the initiative?
Hold on, I gotta find a. Actually, that won't work. Actually,
How do I
it's got
roll
fire.
initiative?
Yeah.
It should be when you're on your character sheet,
I
depending on what type you have.
believe
Far right.
you should also be able to right-click your token, and you should be able to roll a toggle combat state. I think that works for you.
Oh, okay. Combat state?
Yeah. I'm just gonna roll. Oh shit.
Dang it! I rolled a nat 20 for initiative. Are you kidding me?
That's always a good thing because that means you get to go first.
An
Wait, I don't-
aberration.
I tried to toggle
Oh shit. I'll
combat state, but it didn't do the thing.
hold on. You've been put
Yeah, I
into
didn't
the
do
combat state. You still got to roll for your initiative by pressing the D20 in the combat encounter.
The D20 into combat encounter.
Is there a combat
Where
encounter
is
for you
that?
all?
No.
What the hell?
Not for me.
Hold on.
I see you privately rolling some dice. but
Yeah.
I don't see.
Hold on. I'll just roll it for all. Actually, there we go. I have rolled it for everybody.
what?
It's
Oh,
the
okay,
second.
thank
It's the second one on the
Yeah,
top right.
it's the two. It's the
little
two swords
sword.
at the top right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Um.
I like how the crab and the hand are a part of the.
The hand itself shouldn't have its own initiative.
I think that was
can.
supposed to be Dee's initiative, but
Yeah.
it somehow showed up as the hand.
Yeah. Can I,
Well, the hand is
handle.
mine. It is my hand.
am I able
It'll go with
to?
me. And I will have it punch things out.
Yeah. I'm going
I
to.
love punching things.
Can I get rid of
Right?
this? I'm just gonna remove it because it doesn't technically have its own initiative.
The hand. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't actually attack.
Well,
it can only
did
carry
you
the
wanna-
torch.
Then did you want to change, since D rolled the 22, do you want to change D's initiative on there from 15 to 22?
Oh yeah, I can update it.
Or have her re-roll?
It's 22,
Why
correct?
did I reroll?
Oh, that's fine. It was a 22,
It was a
correct?
22, yeah.
There you go. You go first. I'm trying to figure out how to make it so that we know who's. Oh, begin combat. Here we go.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, there's combat music. That's funny. Or was that just it? I think that was
I don't
just
hear
it.
it.
Yeah,
Combat
I
has
don't
been
hear it.
started. I heard something that was funny. Okay, so D, it is your
Yeah.
turn.
Nice.
You see these
Aberrations, huh?
you see these massive massive
How can
one-eyed creatures from on top of the bookshelf.
How can I tell if they're intelligent or not?
Probably an insight or an investigation.
Mm. Mm. Okay. I'd like to figure out if they're intelligent or not.
Okay, with a
Have
19,
any idea?
these things are absolutely intelligent. They've been looking at you guys this
Wonderful.
entire time, and
They've been looking straight at us?
And-
Really?
and they-
Oh, that's perfect. Wonderful.
and they have
I
been
am
trying
going
to gain
to,
information off of you all.
The one nearest to me.
Yeah.
You're going to be my friend. Yes. I think I'm going to look it dead in the eyes and hang on. I gotta nail the delivery.
Yep.
Big old multi-legged thing like a creepy little spider hanging from the ceiling. Oh, baby, you thought you had us tangled just like a spider in its web. But spiders never procrastinate. They always spin on time. Tasha's hideous laughter.
Very nice.
Flair!
That is a wisdom save.
It is a wisdom save.
Tis a wisdom save. That was a
But
beautiful
why?
delivery. I shall make that saving throw. There's a 15. It succeeds.
Dang. Screw you and your giant eyeball.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything else I can do with this, but I will move my hand. In this moment, I will move hand
Yep.
closer so that it, with the torch, is illuminating both of them so that there's no darkness.
Yep.
Nor effect from darkness.
Sounds good.
I think that's all I can do.
Okay. I do believe Tasha's hideous laughter
Mhm.
is concentration. Is that why there's a thing next to you? It is.
Yes.
But
if it doesn't do anything, then I
yeah, you're
don't need to
not
concentrate.
you're not concentrating on it, so I believe you can get rid of that by toggling the concentration thing in your character sheet. Either way,
Toggling the concentration thing in the
there should be. Hold on, I'll find it myself.
Yeah, where is that?
In your
Good
yeah,
idea to
in
figure out
your
where-
effects, there's a temporary effect called concentrating on Tasha's hideous laughter. You
Oh,
can
I will delete it.
you can disable that.
Delete it?
You can disable it because you're gonna cast it
no
again, so
disable.
it can.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
Found it.
Yeah, there you go.
Delete. Disable.
Very good. Okay. Is
Next.
that the end of your turn?
I mean, there's nothing else I can do.
Okay.
I'm gonna let it come to me,
this-
and I'm gonna stay next to Fran.
This Nothic is going to stare over towards Malena and use its rotting gaze ability. As I will need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Yes. Is this thing finished?
Saving
have any-
throw.
Fucking dice on this. Hold on.
Normal.
You
I
succeed.
got 18. Yeah.
Very good. I don't know why this doesn't have a description to it. It should. Here, hold on. I did that incorrectly because it doesn't have any anything for it. There we go. Now it has a.
So do we know what these things are?
It's fairly uncertain, but with that insight that you rolled earlier, you can tell that these things are called Nothics. Usually underlings of a more powerful aberration, as they are useful for gaining information about their foes. Its Rotting Gaze ability. You succeeded, so you don't take any damage. That is the end of its turn, but it will jump and lunge over towards you. You are 30 feet up on this bookshelf. So I'm just going to add 30 feet to yourself and your crab.
Yeah. Does my crab have its own turn?
I believe your familiar acts after you do? If I remember.
Because it has its own initiative, and then I have an initiative on this list.
Okay. I think you should. Hold on. Where is Find Familiar?
If I recall correctly, yeah, familiars usually work on your own turn.
Yeah. Is an
You mean,
ally to your allies. Oh, it rolls its
familiar?
own initiative and acts on its own turn. Yeah, no, it has its own action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stab it with the crab.
Crab gonna pinch.
You can use it to
Eyeball.
pinch, or it can give you the help action.
Make it pinch the eyeballs.
Mm.
So it can do the help? What do you mean?
Yeah. So a help action is used in combat by some familiars, and by assisting you, you have advantage on any skill checks or attack rolls you make during your turn.
Oh, okay. So can I save his help action for like when the creatures are doing their weird eyeball thing to help me if I need to make a saving throw?
You could.
Okay.
You could also do it. So how the help action works is just the next next saving throw or attack action you make is roll at advantage.
Okay.
So you can use it now, or I guess a reaction will help as well. And it'll be roll at advantage instead of normal.
Okay. I would say I'll have my crab on my head, and if the thing is looking at me with the stink eye, my crab will just put his little claws in front of my eyes.
Yep.
That'll be his help. There we go.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's so cute.
Okay. Nothic number 2. This is this one over here. He did not like that joke. He is going to drop down onto the floor, climbing over top of the bookshelf, as he's going to make a claw attack against you, D.
Okay. What do I roll to avoid?
You do
it's
not.
just against my AC.
Yeah, that is a 12.
Army, I have 12. If it meets, does it hit me or no?
If it meets, it hits you. If you got a 12, then it hits.
No. Well, dang.
That is... Holy shit, I rolled max damage. That is 9 slashing damage.
Ow.
That's okay. So do I manually change it or?
I believe I can just apply it to you. 9 damage.
Okay. It's still telling me I need to concentrate, even though
That's-
I removed the effect.
That's weird.
What? I'm just gonna delete that.
Yeah.
I'm not concentrating anymore.
That's weird. I got that as well. That's funny.
That is okay.
Yeah.
I am going to fire back.
Yeah, he is on the floor now. As Fran, it is your turn. This massive humanoid being with one eye is attacking your bard friend. What are you doing?
Free
I
action. I'm
can't
gonna tell
see
friend,
it.
get behind him.
I cannot see it.
You can't? Is it right here?
Walk into the light.
So we have the things that are lit up, the bright light,
Oh.
we can see those, but the dim light is not showing up for us.
Oh, I see.
I can see it in
I
your,
can see
your
it.
Oh, hold
screen,
on.
but I can't see it on my...
Yeah.
But I have
So
half vision.
I think that is just the darkness.
I'm not touching
Yeah.
you. I'm not touching
Because this torch token does have a light of dim, or a dim of 20 and a bright of 20.
Yeah.
So that is correct on where it is. Actually, hold on. Is that just? That is just 20. Hold on. No, I didn't do that correctly. I gotta update that. Oopsies. So
Well.
this should be. The dim
Can't believe
should be
you
40.
nerfed
How's
our
that?
torch. Well,
Hey,
that's
we
much
can
better.
see
I
things.
can
Okay,
Yay.
that was my bad. It should be
can
40
see my
instead.
eyes.
There we go.
See
all
what
of
your
a
I
spell
think
is.
you might have to update the thing for
Yeah.
mine too.
Yep.
Because whenever I since I casted late.
Yes.
How long does that last?
It lasts an hour.
Okay. And obviously it hasn't been an hour yet.
Yeah. There we go. That was my bad. Anyway, Fran, continue.
Okay. I want to break the concentration for my
Detect magic.
with detect magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
And then I would like to it is time for Eldritch Blast.
Oh yeah.
Yes!
Hell yeah.
Eldritch Blast. Roll it.
Get him!
So let me. I
It's line
don't
of
know
sight.
if my Eldritch invocations. Yeah, it goes on Eldritch Blast. Okay,
Yep.
great. So if I do that,
She
wait, how
said
do
the
I cast
lie.
the spell?
You should in your character sheet.
Yeah,
In your character sheet, you should go to your spell book and the
I am the.
hover over top of your Eldritch Blast, and you see the dice that's there. Just click that, and you should be able to do it. There you go.
okay.
Roll it.
Roll that beautiful bean.
Normal.
14.
14 on the guy who's attacking D. Now I might have to step like out of the way so I can like clearly see that guy and not hit.
You're good. You can definitely see him. That is a hit that meets.
Yeah.
That meets its AC. Roll damage.
How I do that?
In the normal or in the actual Eldritch Blast text that you said, there should be an attack and a damage option. Just click on the damage and you should be able to roll it.
Attack and the damage.
It's in
chat.
it's in chat. In the chat messages.
Eh? Oh, ah!
Yeah.
So, okay, damage.
Yeah. And then roll that.
No,
That is 11 damage.
11.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
That is 11 damage. I shall apply. Is that your turn?
Yeah, no, I do really want to screw it. Wait, DM.
Yeah?
And somebody
Do it.
said, can I Kamehameha?
Yes, you can.
Kamehameha.
Yes, you can. It'll
I
be worth
absolutely
the
will.
sin counter.
It is. It is.
Beautiful.
Mhm. Okay. And is that your turn?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right. And next up is Milena. What are you doing?
Okay, so I'm gonna bite this thing, but I
Yup.
have a question. Does my little crab count as being an ally?
Yes.
Okay,
So
my-
if
my
you're...
pack tactics.
Yes, actually, that's a good point. You have pack tactics.
I do have pack tactics.
You may roll with advantage.
Cool. All right, so I'm gonna bite this dude. Let's see. Bite. Roll. Attack. With
Nice.
advantage. Okay, 23 to
Wow.
hit.
23 to hit. That hits.
And then the damage is...
It should just be
Oh my goodness.
underneath the token there. Or the chat message.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Normal.
Nice. 10 damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Very good. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep, that's all I got.
Alrighty. Gwyneth, it's your turn.
Alright, if I were to transform and then would I be able to jump onto this creature in front of Melina?
What are you transforming into?
A direwolf.
Absolutely. That thing is fucking massive.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna see that, Melina is getting or that it's going after her, so I'm gonna kind of, try to be like the big hero.
Aww.
Attempt to be the big hero. I'm gonna
Yep.
transform
Aw.
into my direwolf form. Let me get that token out here for you.
Oh, you were deleted from initiative.
Oops.
I
Sorry.
would recommend just putting them in a corner when you do that.
Okay, yeah, I will.
I will re-put you in this corner, and then you are able to.
Okay. I'll remember that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Man.
Combat state, bam, initiative. That's not where you're at though, so I'm gonna edit that to just be a 12. Just be in between there. There we go. Okay, continue.
And I'm gonna. Why is it so much larger than I thought it was gonna be?
Um,
I'm gonna jump up and jump on like basically pounce on top of it.
yeah, that's fucking massive. So you are able to do so.
Whoa. Whoa.
There we go.
And would that be
right
an
here.
action or bonus? Or no, it was an action to transform.
It was a
wasn't
bonus action to transform
Oh.
because you're a moon druid, so you still have your action to go. So go ahead and do. And
So I'm gonna bite it in the face.
I completely forgot. It has to roll a strength save.
I have not been clicking wild shape on here. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's totally fine.
Yeah, would I need to... I guess, would this be grappling?
Are you just trying to drag it away?
No, I was trying to bite it in the face.
No, that was just a bite attack.
Okay. Then... Head bleh.
Alright.
It did not want it. There we go.
23 again. Holy shit. Roll damage.
Got
Roll
him.
that
Got him.
damage.
Arr.
Oh, 9, alright. I shall apply that damage. Oh, he's
Does
bloodied.
this thing have blood?
Yeah,
like-
indeed it does.
Is it red?
He's indeed bloodied.
Is it red though?
Or is it
No.
like green?
It's like a green.
Okay, so
Aw,
it matches little marks on her
yeah.
face. So she just comes up and just like mid growling, just green blood dripping from her maw. Just
You're also 30 feet up as well. Yeah, that definitely hurts. It does have to roll a strength save. I will roll that now.
Oh yeah, because I jumped on top of it, right?
That is a fail. It is also prone.
Nice. Get wrecked, nerd.
If I can find that prone condition, there we go.
Just a little tiny wag from her tail, just accomplished something.
Yeah. All right. Now your turn.
Yeah.
Alrighty. The last Nothic. It's gonna creep down below. I believe it is. Where's the fucking? I can't remember how to do a ruler in this goddamn thing. It is 30 feet to get over there. It's going to crawl down over the library books, getting around 10 feet up in the air, as it is also going to claw towards Fran.
Oh, Jesus.
That is a 9. Okay. It is not going to hit
No,
you.
I don't think so.
D, it is your turn.
D or mutant.
Wings
I
in a
forgot
mist.
to ask
Okay.
Isla, is your wolf form blue like your hair also?
Yes.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Adorable.
Can I toss a cantrip and an attack, or can I only do one or the other each turn?
Depends on the action used. You have an action and a bonus action.
No, attack. Can I toss a cantrip
Yeah.
and attack, or only one?
A cantrip isn't an
Oh.
attack.
Oh, lovely. I want to cast vicious mockery on
Okay.
this fool.
What do you?
You-
What sling
You've got
words
just
you go
one
for?
eye, and you still can't see when you're unwanted here. Look at that face. It's the kind only an elder god could forget. And if madness had a mascot, you'd still be the understudy. There we go. Vicious mockery, go.
Damn, wisdom save.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, that's the thing. Isn't vicious mockery an action? It's not a bonus action.
It is an action, yes. It says it in the spell description.
I
there,
can
actually.
forfeit all of my movement, maybe, to do one attack.
It is.
Yay! It takes 1d4 psychic damage, and
Yep.
it has disadvantage on next rolls that it makes before the end of its next turn.
It's a D6 actually. The D6 psychic damage.
That's what I said.
Oh, did you say that? I thought you said D4.
When
Sound like it said.
Oh.
Sound like it said
Psychic
D4.
damage.
Sorry.
I thought I heard 1d4, my bad. It's usually a 1d4. Roll the damage. Roll the damage. 3.
Get booped.
Very nice.
It's nice to do something. Now get disadvantage. Now can I attack it?
No. What? It.
Can I stab it with my rapier?
I hit the thing. Is that in your spell?
It's a weapon.
That vicious mockery
Can I
was your action. You still have a bonus action left.
Can I stab him?
You cannot.
Why can't I stab him?
Because you used your action already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I sacrifice all of my movement to stab him?
No.
No?
No.
I can't do nothing else. Can I cast another spell?
If it is a bonus action,
Oh yeah, sure. Healing word.
there you go.
Did anyone else get hurt?
No, actually, I think the only one that got hurt was you.
Okie dokie. Then I will do healing word on myself.
Okay.
Healing.
Do the healing. 6 healing.
Give me 6 packs, please. Thank you.
There you go. I don't know why. Yeah, selected. There we go. Bam. There you go.
Get up off of that thing. Is my
Alrighty.
movement to jump on him? Sure, I'll step on him. He'd like that.
So, is that your turn?
Goodness.
I mean, I'll take the hand, and I'm going to have it bring the torch right up by its face.
Okay.
Because it cannot attack, but it doesn't mean that it can't move things
Yep.
and be a nuisance.
Yep. The torch is right over there. Right. This Nothic is
Exactly
having
what
a
it's gonna do.
terrible time over here. Oh, I made it
That's
invisible. Oh, jeez.
Just say, did you accidentally delete it? Yay!
No, it's going to stand up. It's going to stand up. And it's going to turn over towards Gwen and use its Rotting Gaze ability again. Guess I will need a con save.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
Can my little crab friend do like a help? Because he was holding his action for that.
Unfortunately,
Or is she too far away.
unfortunately, she is too far away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Darn.
Darn. All right, carry on.
So, Koi, I will need a con save.
I was
Okay.
clicking the button, sorry.
Very nice. That is
It's weird that my wolf is probably better than my actual self.
that is it. That is all. Yeah, dude, fucking Moon Druid is strong as fuck. It is super strong. It's gonna try and move away down the staircase.
Can we do a reactive?
Indeed
like,
you
attack
can.
it? I
Indeed
wanna
you
do
can.
Reactive.
Go ahead.
Give me an attack reactive. Let's see, reaction.
Go ahead for attack roll.
Okay,
I'm gonna.
I'm a bite.
Can I also do a reaction?
Yep.
I'm gonna try to grab its leg to like
Okay.
pull it back.
Do I
That-
still have
that'll be
advantage, or
enough.
Is this normal?
It's with advantage. You still have pack
With
tactics.
advantage.
Oh, I forgot advantage. Oops.
Yeah, that is an athletics instead of your bite.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, athletics. Okay.
No,
let me try
hold.
again.
Hold.
Okay.
Melena, you rolled your bite. That is what you're attacking with. Gwen is trying to grapple it, so that'll be an
Oh, yeah,
athletics. for
sorry.
her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me.
Unfortunately, you
roll
rolled a
the
10,
one.
which is not it.
Okay.
Where's
Understandable.
my-
This thing is going to try and get rid of that grapple.
How do
And,
I
okay,
do-
well, it doesn't have good hopes. It is not looking good for him. You rolled a 5.
I can't find the thing. I only have the. Athletics is what again for the animals?
You should still have your
I
athletics.
can do my own athletics, but not the animals' athletics.
Where did all of your stats go? Why are you using this one?
I'm using the one that I had.
Hold on. Go to the default. Oh shit.
Oh,
I closed a bunch of stuff.
you closed all of my characters.
I'm sorry. Default sheet. What the fuck?
Guys, this is the perfect game, and
Yeah.
we're not doing anything wrong ever. And
That's-
if you think so,
It's weird.
My
Don't
character
think it.
sheet looks different now. What the heck?
Oh Jesus, hold on.
Yeah, my character sheet looks different now.
Hold on.
oh,
How about now? Oh my god, I'm fucking everything up.
I mean, I could have just
listen,
rolled
the-
my normal
Yeah.
because athletics, which I mean, it doesn't have any plus to it, but I still could have done that. If you want me
Yeah.
to do it from like my main sheet.
That's fine. Are all your character sheets good? Did I fuck up? Are we good?
Okay, they look back to normal.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh good.
Yeah, mine are.
Weird. Okay. Yeah, just roll
I'll
athletics.
just do. And this isn't at advantage, is it? Or is it only attacks or advantage?
Yeah, only attacks are.
Ah!
Unfortunate.
went, "Ha!"
It is still a +3, so you actually do grab it and roll a 5. And they just kind
Oh
of
yeah, because the wolf's is a
Yeah.
plus.
it
yeah.
is
Okay.
grappled within your hands. I toggle the invisibility again.
I I went for its back leg, just like, no, you're not getting away from me.
No, as grapple, it's screaming and trying to get rid of your grasp there. That is the end of its turn. Crab.
No escape. Love
Crab.
it.
Crab.
Crab.
Crab time.
What crab doing?
You know what? You know what? Crab gonna pinch.
Okay.
Pinch the eyeballs.
He gonna pinch.
You're gonna
do
pinch.
Go for the eyes, Crab.
Roll
Get
the attack.
Get him.
That is a miss.
Oh.
Roll to pinch.
He did his
no.
best though.
That
and
is
he
a
was
miss.
adorable at it.
He's so good. He's so
Okay.
good at it.
He brandished his claws in a most
Alright.
threatening manner.
This
And
Nothic.
that's his turn.
This Nothic is going to claw. Actually, no, it's going to use its weird insight. D, I would like a like a deception check from you, please.
Okay. What they keep trying to deceive us about?
14. Insight. Okay, never mind. It's trying to gain information from you.
You learn nothing.
Unfortunately, it did not, so it's going to crawl its way back up towards the bookshelf. You are able to take an op attack if you'd like to.
I want to stab it.
Go ahead and stab it.
Get him, D. Get him.
Stab
Go ahead and
Get him.
stab it.
Stab.
Roll that attack.
Stab.
Stab.
Do I do
Stab.
normal or with advantage?
No,
What's
just
an
normal.
attack of opportunity?
Just normal. That's a 19 that
Yeah,
hits.
get him.
Nice. How do I roll damage for this?
Go to the chat messages. Scroll all the way down to your rapier, and you should see a attack
Okay,
and damage.
damage.
In there.
Stab.
5.
Get stabbed, you stupid bug.
Youch. As it is 30 feet up, that'll be the end of its turn. Fran, you are being attacked.
Me? Well, I never. So I have plans.
Yeah.
Can I see the Nothic that's up on the bookshelf case?
Yes, and you can also see the one that's right beside you.
Okay, well, much more importantly, I wanted to use a cool attack, so I am going to. And that is, on the Nothic that's currently running away towards my dear druid friends.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Hold the Dead.
Okay.
And
I believe that is a wisdom save, correct?
first save,
Yep.
yes.
Saving throw. Normal. That is a 2. Wow, I'm rolling like dog shit today. Roll damage.
Oh, wait, well, hold on.
Oh,
I did it again.
that's weird.
Wait, did I do it again?
No, that's fine.
What?
Just roll the damage for it.
Okay, roll damage.
There you go. It is
Wait,
a
no, that's without the thing.
yeah. It is a D12.
Yeah, so would be. Yeah, why is it okay? Hold
I
on.
I think it's because you're unsure on how it actually.
Damage. D12.
There you go. 12. Holy shit.
Woo,
Jesus
solid. Nice.
So you ring this bell toll as the rest of you, along with Fran, you raise your arm up with an a spectral bell in your hand as it rings very violently before all of you start to hear the laughter and cries of around 29 people as this thing drops dead as it is rotted to its core.
Oh Jesus Christ! I didn't know I had that in me.
I don't
That
know
was
how to
ominous.
I don't know how to toggle when it's dead.
That's fucked up. Oh man.
Dead. There we go. It is dead. That boy be dead.
That boy do be dead.
He has ceased to be.
Okay. And that is the end of your turn?
Yeah, I don't have any more actions, and I don't want to give him an opportunity attack, so I'm gonna sit right here. I'm gonna sit on the ground. I'm gonna
Alright.
do a little humph.
Melina.
Stupid RPG.
I'm gonna bite this one.
Yeah. Bite him. It's an advantage.
I'm gonna bite him. Attack roll at advantage.
That is a
Oh.
9, unfortunately.
no.
That misses.
No. I mean, as a bonus action, I'm gonna encourage the giant direwolf and maybe do like a look up in admiration, and then that's my turn.
Okay. Sounds good. Go ahead. It is your turn.
Okay, so
Get him. Get him.
I'm gonna pull him back and like, you know how like when dogs are trying to get the other to stop, they put their paw on the other's like snout.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my paw on his face and just bite him
Okay.
Get him.
Go ahead and roll it at advantage.
at advantage.
23, that hits.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Roll damage.
Yeah. Boy.
That thing is dead. How do you kill it?
Yeah.
I'm just like I'm just gonna go straight for, if it has a brain, I'm just gonna go straight for the brain and like pull its eyeball out whenever I pull my head back.
Okay.
Just crumble the
Yeah.
whole skull.
Yeah, skull crushing.
Okay.
Yee.
And is that your turn?
That's so wicked.
Yes, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom, so be right
Okay,
back.
yeah, fair enough. And this last Nothic is going to make a claw attack against Fran.
Oh!
15.
Yeah, that should hit.
That is a hit. So we'll roll for damage and roll another 9. 9 slashing.
Oh, brother.
And in doing so, this thing is going to run. It hops back up onto the bookshelf and makes its way out of your sight. As it is on the other side of the bookshelf.
Rude.
Indeed.
Yes?
It is your turn.
Okay. Try one more stab. How far up is
This thing is dead.
Is it dead?
Yeah, Fran killed it. There is a
It
Nothic.
moved? Where'd the other one go?
The other one is on the other side of this bookshelf.
Okay.
Oh wait. There we go.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. How much movement I got? 30. 25. 30. Yeah, I would like to stab him.
Get him.
You have to move 10 feet closer.
Dang. Okay, well, I'm going to mock him then. Vicious mockery go.
Please do so.
Bro, tell me that when you gaze into the abyss, does it laugh at you? And I've seen better posture on a gelatinous cube. One look at your search history, even Vecna would log off.
Jesus.
You peer into souls with those eyes? Congratulations. You've seen nothing worth keeping.
Jesus. Jesus.
It's gotta be vicious.
I'm rolling that with disadvantage. 7.
Get down.
So it's like, who's Vecna?
5. That's nice.
Nice.
Deweese.
Nice.
And it has disadvantage
Who's Vecna?
on
Vecna
the
was
next
once
attack roll.
human king and lich.
No, it's a
And
joke.
ascended to godhood.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was saying
It's a
joke for-
D&D god.
In character, technically, we don't know who Vecna would be.
Vecna does not exist in this world.
Yeah.
In this world?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Did you give us a rundown of your pantheon? And do we
Yes.
have that written down?
Yes.
Okay.
If you're gonna do something dead related, Ledros would work. He is the god of death.
Okay, then I will have replaced
Yeah.
that with a non-D&D standard.
I will include a pantheon that you guys can look at for the gods next session. But yeah.
Non.
Is that your turn?
Yeah. And then. Where's my hand? I don't know where my hand is. My hand. I'm just gonna move it over this way.
Okay.
And then. I'm like, I have a bonus action. I'm still a little hurt, but I want to save that for somebody else.
Alright.
What does this do? That's in range. 3 creatures, but it doesn't say what the range is. Okay. Nothing. Not yet. That's all I got.
Alrighty.
End turn.
Isla, you're a crab.
Yeah.
Crab.
Crab.
Crab's gonna hold his action and help me with saving throws and or attack rolls.
Gotcha. Bran,
Yes.
your turn.
Well, I think I have 30 feet of movement. It's just
Indeed
right?
you do.
Womp. Oh wait.
There's
One wall. Oh right. Okay.
the wall in the way. There you go.
Okay. What? There we go. I'm allowed to move.
Yeah.
That. And then it's time for maybe even the final Eldritch Bam.
Yep.
The Eldritch Bam.
Go ahead and roll it.
Let's do this.
That's
baby.
20. Go ahead and roll damage.
Get him! Get him!
Let's damage a baby.
12. Holy shit.
Heck yeah!
He
Let's
gets
go.
bastard.
God damn.
He gets
Alrighty.
bastard real good and hard.
Its left shoulder. You shoot this blast into its shoulder as it recoils. Still standing, though very bloodied. Is that your turn?
That will be my turn.
Alright.
Correct.
Melania. Fuck.
Okay, so I'm up on these bookshelves, right?
Yes.
Can I jump from one bookshelf to the top of the other one?
That's going to be a very
if I
far
do, like,
distance. That is a fairly far distance. Let's see.
Okay. If it's not possible, I will do climbing and dashing.
That's around 25 feet across. So probably not.
What is
Okay.
her speed for a wolf? Because mine
I
says
Oh.
50.
believe it's
My movement speed is 40.
yeah.
as a
So
For yours or the wolf?
The wolf.
Yeah.
My
so
character movement is not that much.
so unfortunately, jumping is a little different than how just normal walking is. You'd probably only be able to get around 20 feet from the jumping distance.
So I will climb down.
Easy,
Yeah.
very easy for yourself.
Apparently I collided with a wall.
No, that's fine.
I might need you to move me.
Yep, I gotcha. I am. That is. Using your climbing speed, you still have 10 feet of movement left, and if you dash, you get another 40 feet.
Okay, I will do a dash.
Yep.
I'll
course.
be measuring. Nope, that's not what I want.
You can move to there, and then 10 feet that way.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know where my crab went.
Oh, I got him. Oh,
Okay.
shit.
He's riding on my head, so he's fine.
Yep. Hey, Gucci. Yeah, you see the Nothic there in the corner.
I'm gonna make sure he doesn't escape.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, if I should be able to jump across, right?
You are much larger. Yes, you can probably
Because my walk
just
speed's
get
50.
across.
Uh,
I will bring you over there. Bam.
Okay, yeah. And that took about how much?
That would probably be the 40 of movement. If you want to dash.
Well, that means
you
I would
can-
have 10 left, right? Or
Is
if
your
I
movement speed
did
50?
dash. Yeah.
Damn,
For my
okay.
wolf, it says movement speed is, or it says movement speed is 50.
Yeah, you can go. You can go ahead and move 10 feet again if you want to.
Wolfgo Noom. Do a dash on top of his head.
He's not on it, right? Or is he
He's-
like down there?
He's on the side of it.
Okay. So is it like he's hanging off the side?
Yeah.
Like I could step on his toes if I wanted to.
If you move over there.
I'm gonna dash it and just stand on his toes.
Okay. He's 20 feet, or he's 10 feet down from where he usually is, but yeah.
Well, would I reach his toes from on top?
No, but you'd definitely be able to take an op attack from that range.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
if I didn't just dash.
An op attack. That's a reaction.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Reading things.
In
Okay,
which it is going to attempt to dash and make it into a nearby bookcase. Which is.
yeah. Nah, I grab.
Yep. Are you grabbing it or are you biting it?
I'm gonna reach down and try to bite it.
Are you attacking it or are you just grappling it? That's what I wanted to.
Attacking.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. Roll an attack roll with your bite.
And
Normal.
this is normal, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a 15 that hits.
Rainbow.
Yes.
Did you read chat?
Which chat?
Group 1 chat.
Oh. Yes, that is totally fine. We can end right here. It is still alive, unfortunately. Still very bloodied. It is going to use
Unbelievable.
the rest of its movement, which is 60 feet, to dash into this bookshelf, hurtling its way inside a crevice before going.
Wow.
As the Nothic escapes through a hole in the side of this library, the door on the opposite end opens.
Where? What?
Over
A
here.
door closes and a
Over here.
window opens.
Over on this side
Butterfly.
Oh.
of the other way. But as the stone doors unfurl and go open, relieving the rest of these ruins, that is where we're going to end the session for today.
Okay.
I hope you all had a fantastical time. We got the first combat encounter of the session.
Combat.
First combat.
Ooh.
We got verticality and we got weird darkness and creepy monsters. Heck yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on here. We can for sure. Well, I can't say this because I'm still a wolf, but like this
I
is
got
what
to
I'm
find an
thinking.
eyeball.
Enjoying the position of the peanut gallery. Very good. I'm glad it was that entertaining for everybody.
B, I don't know if you're trying to say something because I have not been hearing you.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
Okay, just making sure.
You are free to go. If you need to go to meeting or whatever,
I got a meeting.
that's totally fine. We shall be ending here soon. Does anybody have anyone they'd like to raid? Because I have nobody on my list. Dan might actually be here. Yeah,
Dan's not up. Is Orca up?
Dan is up. Is Orca on?
Yeah, because Orca, it's
Yeah,
her
Dan's
birthday.
streaming.
Is Dan up? Let me check if Orca's up too. It's her birthday today.
True.
And she's doing events today and tomorrow.
Nice.
Oh,
Let me check.
Yeah.
They might be up. I don't know if they've started. Yeah, they've started today's event, which is a whole bunch of groups doing some different gaming. I think they're doing Dead by Daylight right now.
Oh, nice.
Now,
It's Orca Suki, right?
Orca
If
Tsuki. But
that's
if
the
not, if Dan's up, we should raid Dan.
yeah,
Rule of thirds.
indeed,
Rule of thirds for numbers.
indeed. Yeah, I believe she probably has a lot more fucking viewers than I do, so that's good. Yeah,
The
we,
rule of yeah.
we
the
shall
third-
go into
it-
Dan. So,
Is Lele up? What's Lele doing?
Lele is also up.
Oh, is Lele still playing in the SMP? Oh my god.
I mean, I would be too, let's be honest.
Gamer goat.
So, I hope you all enjoyed session 2. Session 3 shall be taking place on the 18th of the next bi-weekly week, right after my my birthday celebration.
Birthday.
I will have more details on that soon. I gotta get with Dee and configure up some cool things for that. But yeah. I hope you all enjoyed. We're gonna go right into Dan the Draco King. You guys are
If I'm being
amazing
honest,
for
I kind of regret going bard.
yeah.
Why?
It's kind of a weak class at the earlier levels. People told me go bard. I'll try it, but I don't know.
I
Give
think
us
it's
a few
more of
levels
the
and I might reclass.
Yeah.
I think it's more of the college that you go for because you went
You
from college
do
of
have
war,
you do have a
right?
lot of skill proficiencies, so you are very
Yeah.
much the
I am a jack of all trades,
indeed.
but that's not useful in combat.
yeah. Virgil.
Rangers are.
Bard is very good. Just wait it out.
Yeah.
You will
I'm
get
hoping they didn't do me wrong.
What-
I want to
once-
be more useful.
once you
But,
get magical secrets, you're fucking amazing.
Oh yeah.
3 healing spells for a whole group though is
Ah.
not going to be helpful, so I'll
You-
save them.
You
I
have
mean, you
Get
don't
a
have to
rest
be the
before
main
next.
healer. You
Yeah.
could,
Do we-
there-
Do we
I
hang
think
on,
the rest
hang on,
of
I
us could
wanna
heal.
ask so Rainbow, do we
Yeah.
have a rest between this battle and the next?
Um,
Refresh any spells or no?
you can take a short rest if you want to. Though do note that if you take a long rest, you cannot take another for 24 hours. So if you choose to long rest at this point in the cave, then you can do so, but you won't be able to
No.
do so again until you're out of the cave.
No, my question was if you were going to refresh us before next battle, but if we're continuing as is,
Yeah.
I will ration my spells. That's all I need to know.
You all are free to take as many rests as you want, or short rests as long as you have hit dice and stuff like that. But only one long rest, which is 8 hours. So, yeah. Either way, I will converse with my lovely friends to see how they enjoyed things. But we are going to go over to Dan. I hope you all had a fun time watching. I appreciate every single one of you for hanging out and talking about D&D whilst we play. And tomorrow shall be Group 2, Session 2. I hope you stick around for that afterwards. And I shall see you all next time. Thank you so much for being here. And have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, of course. I'm going to... Oh, my mic's still unmuted. There we go.